what it mean to be the best. Riding foes, feeling unimpressed. Make me reminisce, throwing bows, been in the corner, set my mind up on the goal. All I know is stay down, bad, I'm the goal. Okay, feel like the best, the great. Now ain't no debate. Yeah. Okay, feel like the best, the great. Now ain't no debate. Yeah. I ain't gotta say much. Know the boy got a touch. Another win for the rush. Another win for the rush. See me once and got a crush. See you twice and that's enough. Get the ring sized up. And that's for the championship.
Yeah, I dropped in. Feeling like I need a top 10. Clean sweep, get the mopped in. No roof, yeah, I hopped in. Champagne spraying, popped in. Paramedics on the speed dial. Turn the party to a mosh pit.
Locked in. Supreme confidence, can't do broken promises. You can't talk the way I talk when you ain't got no accomplishments. On top taking up space, ain't no room for occupants. Always knew I had to glow, ain't no chance of blocking it. Okay, feel like the best, the great. Now ain't no debate. Yeah. Okay, feel like the best, the great. Now ain't no debate. Yeah,
I dropped in. Feeling like I need a top 10. Clean sweep, get the mopped in. No roof, yeah, I hopped in. Champagne spraying, popped in. Paramedics on the speed dial. Turn the party to a mosh pit.
Locked in. Okay, feel like the best, the great. Now ain't no debate. Yeah. Okay, feel like the best, the great. Now ain't no debate. Yeah.
How many times, right? Do I do that? And I always get a little laugh out of it. Welcome. We got another lit edition of Evo-Isms Live. You know what I'm saying? Y'all knew with all the stuff that was going on. Now it's a whole bunch of stuff going on. Y'all knew I was going to come and talk about something, right? Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give you the warning right now. Yeah, I'm gonna say some stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you are sensitive, you know, you don't like hearing the truth. You want your information sugar-coated. Yeah, this is not gonna go like you think it is. Cause I'm gonna say what I want to say. You know, I'm from Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? And I keep it all the way real. You know what I'm saying? Forget 108,000. Okay? So, y'all know we're going to get all the props out the way. Then we're going to get down to business. Because there's a lot of stuff going on. You know, and I'm going to be sending out the link and all that. And, I want y'all input. So, I do want y'all to cam up tonight. You know, and let me know how y'all feel, because I know somebody is going to be upset with something that I say. But, you know, if I wasn't me, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, what would I be? Okay? So, first of all, I am your girl. If you have been living up under a rock all your life, okay? I am your girl, Evolution Brooklyn. I hail from Brooklyn, New York. Big Evo, okay? You can find me on all social media sites. I am on every one of them, okay? At Evolution ERA Media, okay? All of them. Except one, matter of fact. Facebook. I know my beautiful people on Facebook is watching this now. I am Destiny with 2 E's. Okay, no Y, 2 E's. Destiny Evolution Brooklyn. All one word. Put that together. You got what I'm saying? Evolution Brooklyn J-A-E. All right. If you know me, Destiny J. Y'all know what it is. All right. Please follow me on all social media platforms. Now, there's one more thing I want you to do, and then we about to get down to business. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna break some hearts on this one. You got what I'm saying? Something, right? So I need you to subscribe. And I'm gonna tell you why, because I've been telling people why I need them to subscribe. And I think people are starting to understand now. I'm your girl. I need some help. Damn that. You got what I'm saying? I usually don't ask, I usually hold everything down. No. You're my community. I'm gonna need some help. If you are watching, let's say you watch this every week. You got what I'm saying? Just to see what I'm gonna say. Hey, you should already be subscribed. Show your girl some love. Please do that so we can get into this show. All right. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. 1,000 thank yous. Another thing is, please, if you can, like the video. Whether you're on Facebook, you're on Instagram, you're on X, which is the old Twitter, or you are on YouTube. If you are watching this, all right, you love all this melanin, and you like what I be saying. I don't care if you don't. Like the video, show some love. Please show YouTube that I should be up here every week. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Show some love to your girl. Now, this notification bell, I'm going to show you what it is. And after the video, because I like to show my people what to do and not just be telling them everything, right? Visuals work. So I'm going to give you this visual, and then I tell you a little rest. All right? Here we go. All right, that's it. You saw it, right? So, the subscribe button, it may look like that and say subscribe on it, or it could look like the triangle, like when you press play on the video, right? Hit that button, okay? Also, the like, I need you to do this, all right? If you're on YouTube, hit that like button, or if you're on X, Twitter, it look like the heart, you know what I'm saying? Hit that, repost my all right? Let them know. Share this live stream. Hold your girl down. And that notification bell, that is for you. The notification bell tells you when I do impromptu shows. I do them all the time. Matter of fact, I just did a show last Saturday just passed, about Steve Urkel and Laura. It ain't what you expect, but let me tell you something. We blew that topic out the water. You'll never look at Family Matters and Urkel and Laura's dynamics the same way. I promise you that. All right, you know what I'm saying? Show me some love when you watch that video, because I know you're gonna watch it. You know what I'm saying? That was Evolution Era Podcast. I got a lot of shows up under this platform here. All right, so let's get to it. All right, let's get to it. I'm going to let you know what tonight is going to be about primarily. Okay, let me shout out my people, because it's people in the room, in the building. All right, we got the White Skull Podcast. Shout out to you, Queen. That's my Live Ladies podcast sister. If you know anything about Live Ladies, we coming back. Don't worry, I'm getting the sisters together. We all business women and and mothers, and we doing big things, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we getting them back, all right? All right, shout out to you, Stephanie. Also, we got the King, Wilson Bass. Shout out to you, salute, King. Shout out to you in the building. All right. We got the beautiful and talented, lovely Tara Shanice. Shout out to you, Queen. Yes. All right. Okay, we got the people in the building. All right. Bugatti, Mr. Tuck. Hey, I'm glad you're in the building, Bugatti. I got some questions. Thank you. Okay. Now, yes, I know you are hardworking brother, and I appreciate that about you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for being in the building. Yes. All right. Oh, and you were posting the stream. Thank you so much. I really appreciate y'all. Yes. Let's get up into this, right? We're going to get up into this. So I'm going to just give y'all the topic. I had to think about what I wanted to name this one, and usually when I give y'all the title, it is the main event of the show. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to do it like this. Y'all know we've been doing this show like for a long, long time. You know what I'm saying? I've been here a long time, right? So here we go. All right, here we go, right? So this is Evo-Isms Live. This is episode 129. Ayesha as a teacher. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about your girl. You know what I'm saying? Girl, Steph girl. We're gonna talk about it, but we're gonna get into it. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple of other things to run past you. You know, let's start off with the first thing, right? So, y'all know I like to go into a lot of different things. Right? I really want to hit y'all. I'm gonna wait till my homegirl come in because I got a couple of people coming in. You know, all right. I think I'm gonna do it. All right, so here we go, y'all. I'm just gonna do it. We're gonna start off light though. So I see a lot of people nowadays are hurt, right? And I'm gonna build a story up, right? Because they get into relationships and sometimes you don't get that final hurrah out of your relationship, right? And when I say the final hurrah, I'm gonna just put this up here. So, and I just want to talk a little bit about it. It actually came up today. When I was actually watching a panel, and it came on today. And you know the algorithm goes on social media, right? So how the algorithm goes is you say, "Hey, I want a new Lexus," right? Before I go to bed tonight, it's going to be a million, infomercials or whatever you want to call it, advertisements about the new Lexus coming out, right? So they were talking about closure and how people are, like I always say, bitter and mad, and they don't take accountability for anything, So I'm gonna rush past that just real quick, right? Because I had a little issue. With something, and it's not a video, right? So I just want to give a little expertise on this. But it ain't gonna be what y'all think, and I hate to be I'm being a little harsh. They told me to calm down, but I'm gonna be a little harsh. I got to be me, all right? So I need y'all to see this. It should be up on the screen. I will read a little bit of it for you guys so you understand what I'm talking about. Then we're going to go on to a couple other things, right? So it says 72% of people find ghosting more painful than being dumped because the lack of closure keeps the brain searching for answers. Let me come up on the screen because I just want to make sure like we hear when I talk to y'all. Anybody hurt like or have been in a situation where you may have been ghosted, like somebody just y'all thought y'all was cool, then they just stopped maybe texting or calling or swinging by the house, or what do other people do? Like, you know what I'm saying, like no communication whatsoever. I remember there used to be a show on MTV. I think it was called Ghosted, but don't quote me on that. You know what I noticed about that show? There were like black people sprinkled in here and there, but it was mostly Caucasians. It wasn't like the melanin community. And I thought we understood that. But it seems that a couple of us are walking around hurt and bitter and upset because somebody didn't tell us, like, out their mouths that and I ain't gonna say us because this stuff don't happen to me, but they didn't tell you that they were bouncing. Like you needed an announcement. I'm just trying to figure that out. Like they would have rather been dumped. Now understand it. I'm not completely heartless. I get it. I get a little bit of it. Okay. Damn. But I'm gonna tell you like my mom's told me, right? God bless her soul. You know what I'm saying? The best woman I ever knew in my life, and probably will be forever. I probably won't meet another one like that at all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to 20 Bandana. Thank you so much for the repost. Thank you, King. I appreciate you. My mama said, the best way to get over someone old is to get up under someone new. Now let me tell you something. Now, my mother wasn't a new age whore, old age whore, nothing like that. So what I got from it was, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's my term. That's me, right? What it is go about your damn life. Why are you waiting for somebody to make an announcement? If they started off sending morning text messages, which I love. You know what I'm saying? Let me know you think about me in the morning. That's the best way to get on my good side. That was $1 million worth of game I just gave you right there. Women love it. Okay. They stop coming around. They stop calling. Yo, it don't take a rocket scientist to figure out what the hell is going on. Like, do you need a banner? You know what I'm saying? Do you need the drums in the parade to tell your dumb ass, excuse my language, to tell you that they don't mess with you no more? Like, what we doing? Like, are you serious? Like, come on, son. Like, I know I'm from Brooklyn. I know. But there's a thing, like when you turn your back on me, you better keep walking because I'm going to kick you in it. Like, are you crazy? You know what I'm saying? First of all, you messed up because you left all of this. You know what I'm saying? And secondly, I'm supposed to feel some type of way because you was too much of a coward to say, damn, I don't want to do this no more. I don't think this going to work out. You know what I'm saying? I want to do something else. Like, yo, that is crazy. I want to say it, but this is YouTube, so I can't say what I want to say. Let me tell you something. That's at 72%. That is over 50%. That means that a lot of us are walking around bitter, angry, upset, not able to move on, won't get help because of our ego. What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? And then I've been listening to this all day. Men are the problem. Women are the problem. I ain't no self-accountability nowhere. You know what I told a lot of people today? I want us to be able to learn how to move the hell on. You get what I'm saying? Because it's a thing where I said something about people don't let you be who you are, right? Every room I go into, yo, I'm Evolution. I'm from Brooklyn. I take some getting used to. But trust me, you're going to love it over here. Okay? That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And if I couldn't be me, I don't want to be around. Like, that's just what it is. Like, when are we going to take accountability and say, you know what? Nobody stuck with me. You know what I'm saying? I got to do what's best for me. Closure is all good. But all I'm going to say, about closure is, if you don't get it, guess what? You still you, right? You get what I'm saying? You still got to live your life. And I'll be damned if somebody mess up my little time on this earth. Y'all better stop bugging. Y'all know we are strong people and we do not take no mess. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I cook very well. You know what I'm saying? I got to hold all this up. Yeah. And hey, if you disagree with me, matter of fact, I'll put the link up because I'm very fair when it comes to this show because I got a lot of opinions. Strong opinions. I stand on my swear I'll die on that hill. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that. Yo, ain't nobody affecting me like that. Y'all are bugging. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can tell me in the comments. I ain't even reading that super sappy stuff that I'm looking at right now. Because it is crazy. I hear you. Yeah. All right. I mean, hey, y'all can type. I'm all with it. Yeah, I'm all with it. And since we are talking about New York, I got 2 videos to show y'all. But I wanted to show y'all this right here, right? And I wanted to ask y'all about how y'all feel after I play Yeah, after I play this one, right? So yeah. All right, so let's get to it. Let me know if y'all disagree with me or whatever. I got y'all. We can go back to it, right? Let me get up on the screen. I want to show y'all this. I am very proud of this. Now y'all know what I hold on my back, right? Other than my big old Brooklyn, okay? I'm just saying. So since we are talking, yeah, I'm saying a little bit about where I'm from. Let's look at this. I want to show y'all this. See what y'all think. All right, here we go.
New York City ranked as the worst place in America for dating. And 9 times out of 10, I'm going to actually agree with them because this is the only place in the world that you got to have money to date broke people, all right? And you can't tell nobody here in New York that they not a celebrity, all right? Because we look at the celebrities as if they not celebrities. But only in New York, I'm trying to tell you, yes, it is actually bad out here, right? Just by fucking one person, you then more than likely fuck 10 other people. Swear to God, New York is a small place. You get what I'm saying? And I don't think y'all understand, like, it really gets nasty out here. If you ain't got a certain amount of money, the bitches is looking at you funny. Niggas is talking about you. No bullshit. You know what I'm saying? This is not the place to come find love. If you want a romantic dog, that's where you come.
All right. So, I'm proud of where I'm from, right? But this is getting to be a little bit much. It seems like everybody on New York back. What is that about? What is the issue with New York? I'm gonna tell you something about New York. You do need to have money to live in New York, okay? And especially if you want to date. Now, my thing is, if you don't got no money, especially as a man, and the brothers, let me know how y'all feel. I don't feel like you deserve to date nobody. How are you out here courting somebody and you ain't got your stuff together? Like, why you can't wait? Why is eating not your first priority, or making sure that you're good first? Like, is vagina really that important? I just be trying to figure out. I know for a fact it is the best thing on the planet, right? But I don't think I can see anybody putting that before their necessities. Like, let me tell you something. I remember, I would say maybe 10 years ago, right? If I'm not mistaken, going on a date, $100 was a lot to spend on you, the person that you're with, your little boo thing. You know what I'm saying? And that was cheap. Well, I'll be honest, that was a lot back then. You understand? Now I heard the cap is like $300. Let's say you want to take a chick out, you know what I'm saying? Or God forbid, homegirl, you want to take your boo out. I don't agree with that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say whatever. Y'all want to go out with y'all peoples, and y'all be honest, the drinks now, you go to a little lounge. Forget the club. A lot of people ain't doing a club like that no more, especially if you're older, you're more mature. The drink, you could get what? A Malibu and pineapple, maybe $15, $20. What? You remember back in the days when we used to, I got a little something going on here. You just put the nips down in there, then go. Remember, you gonna stay by the bathroom and put your little, cause drugs is crazy. But I don't condone nobody doing all that, especially if you ain't holding. But I'm just saying, like, it's getting a little crazy out here now. Now, if you ain't making money like that, then how are you courting anybody? Like that, I don't care. Now, as far as New York being like the worst place, I think they be kind of, I think they be kind of overdoing it. Like, I don't think this is the worst place to date. You know, it is a lot of fronting going on in New York. I mean, the fronting is damn ridiculous. And my bad, shout out to Kwani. I'm sorry, Quinn, you gonna kill me. I was trying to get stuff together. I'm sorry, Kwani. I'm gonna put it down here right now for you to link. I'm gonna put the link down there for y'all. Now, I'm gonna tell you what the fronting is, or what I think the fronting is. The fronting is acting like you got more than what you really got, not keeping it real because you live in you know, with the Joneses, you're trying to live up to them. You get what I'm saying? Like it's fronting 101. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you something. Any real chick, yeah. You get what I'm saying? Any woman that read the room, I'm a room reader. I know when to get in, when to get out. You know what I'm saying? I know my place as a woman. I know when I'm supposed to speak up and when I'm supposed to stand down. Okay? Now I can shake up the room. You know what I'm saying? Or I can make it real pleasant for you to be in the room just watching you. You know what I'm saying? So I know what I possess as a woman. And a lot of us women, the real ones, they know when you don't have it. And then you got the women that they are hungry. I'm gonna admit it. I've been on dates because I was hungry. I have. That is terrible. Let me see what Think First said. Shout out to Think First in the building. He said, "Oh, okay." Okay. So Think First said that ATL is the worst. Now we know. And he said AIDS. So, okay, yeah. So we know ATL is the worst. Thank you. Think First. They always putting everything on New York. Why? You know what I'm saying? Why we gotta be the worst? Because we the best. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it, you know. But I want to talk about one more aspect of this, and then we gonna move on. This the other aspect of this, right? You saw women open their legs for broke, for broke dudes every day. And I still don't understand that. You know, I mean, not trying to be a gold digger or anything like that, but I'm real big into futures, right? So I understand you might want to lay me down. You might want to get to know me like that. Is there a future for me? Like, and when I say future, you know what I'm saying? Let's say we get to know each other. Am I going to be the girlfriend soon? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going for the wife. So what we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Is there a future for me? Are you trying to get married? Are you trying to have, you know, I hate to say the white picket fence, but you know, the house and the cars. Like that's what I'm trying to do. What you trying to do? You know what I'm saying? I never put penis over my common damn sense. So what we talking about? Let me tell you something. I've been talking like this, you know, and really been going hard lately. You know, that's where that whole new age whore thing come into. And one day I'm just going to do a video about it, and I'm pretty sure the haters are going to swarm. But again, I'm from Brooklyn, and I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a thing of, I'm trying to get our ladies together. You know what I'm saying? So our brothers, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you lead by example. All right. So we got to get our stuff together because the ladies getting it together. You know, at this point, I will talk about the ladies. Let's talk about the ladies that just want to eat, right? They might not really like you, but they be hungry. And somebody in the comments, please talk to me about that. Because I'm going to be honest, that happens quite a lot. Is it right? You know why I'm conflicted about that? I'm going to tell you why I'm conflicted about that. Because do I have to want to sleep with you to get a meal? I'm just saying. Like, you know, hey, over that meal, I could fall in love. What we talking about? I'm just saying, over that meal, we can find out that we are soulmates. But it's not going to be until I get half into the steak. I need to be halfway. You know what I'm saying? Medium well, All right. You know what I'm saying? With the mushrooms and the onions on top, you know what I'm saying? Maybe the bacon, but not pork. Like, however you do it. But I need, like, can we grease these ribs? Because that I think better when I'm eating. When I'm not hungry. You know what I'm saying? Because when I'm hungry, get the hell out of my face. But if I done ate, I'm good, I'm satisfied. A lot of women do this. They will argue with you, but when you put some food in their stomach, you are Denzel. You can't do no wrong. You get what I'm saying? You might want to keep that girl happy, especially if you know you ain't got it like that. Like, stop playing with these women. What we talking about? Stop. Let's stop doing that. You get what I'm saying? That's not gonna work. Yes, I am putting up the link right now. Yeah, I know they got a million things to say about this. This is another thing. Matter of fact, y'all tell me, or I put a poll in. How do y'all feel about people that date? I'm just gonna say it, and they don't got the funds to date. Like, yeah. It's what it is. I don't think it's something that I got you. I don't think it's something that we should really do until we get our priorities together. Yo, shout out to this dude. There was this dude that I like from my job, right? He was like my work husband for years. We had finally said, we're gonna go out, we're gonna get to know each other. You know what that man said to me after almost 10 years of liking each other? He said, yo, when I buy this house, I'm gonna come and I'm gonna take you out and I want to get to know you. I want to know what's up with this. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, wait. He was like, I can't go out. I got to keep my money for my house. Very, very responsible. You know what I did? I respect that man. And I waited a year. You get what I'm saying? It never really came together like it was supposed to, because, a year's a long time. But I respected that man. He was like, forget that vagina. I need to get this house. I'll put the vagina in this house. You guys, I respected that. To this day, that man can still call me if he wants to, because we never really got anywhere. But I respect that. I didn't want to be the obstacle in his way. So I backed up off of him. But I respect, and let me tell you something. He got that big house. He really did. I don't know who in it, because I went to do other things. But it's just the fact that, some men stand on business and they know what they got to do beforehand. Get your credit up, get your house, get your cars. He did all that. And to this day, wigs off to that king right there. Yes. Guys, I put the link up. Here you go. So y'all can come on up. That's the link, y'all. Yes. All right. So now let's get into some other things. Dang, I want to talk about this, right? Diddy is a real touchy subject to a lot of people, right? You know why I'm hesitant about Diddy? Because there are so many, like, I'm going to just put it up there. Can we talk about this? And I got one more thing else to talk about, too. I don't know how I feel about this, y'all. And I stopped talking about Diddy because it was just it was tense, but I do want to say that if you go back and you look at all these past episodes of Evo-Isms, Evolution Era podcast, the Live Ladies podcast, I'm gonna be honest. I've been telling y'all that Diddy wasn't going to be as in trouble as a lot of people said he was. We still have not, and you know what? Let me put this up, because these are my opinions. We still have not seen any penises in this man's mouth. We haven't seen him lay down with any boys or men. Nothing like that. Nothing. You get what I'm saying? All this stuff was hearsay, you know, like I say, to bring the black man down. And I'll be honest, right? I read a lot of, you know, what he said after his children got on the stand, you know, at his sentencing to see if he was going to go to jail or not, you know. And I'll be honest with you, they did great. They cried. I felt really bad for all them kids. It was 6 of the 7 there, you know. And the judge, I read that the judge, you know, was kind of hell bent on telling him that he had to change, and you know, that he, you know, the Mann Act wasn't issued, and you know, and all this stuff. And I was just like, damn, I really thought that he was coming home. Like, I really thought that man was gonna make it home to his kids, you know, because, you know, a little bit was proven. We ain't even gonna talk about it, but it was just a thing of, he did something I had an issue with. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking in the comments because I know y'all about to say a lot. I didn't like, because y'all know I don't like Cassie. I don't like Cassie. I had said that from the beginning. I had thought that it was a conspiracy. You got what I'm saying? Yes, I did not like Cassie. I never did. You know what I'm saying? And it was just a thing of, she got on that stand and admitted to all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? But you know, she had immunity. And what, $30 million? I'm just saying, you know, now he did put his hands on her. So I understood that sorry. But there were a lot of sorries given to people I felt like they didn't deserve it, you know? And then I thought that the sorry, when you say sorry, that is an admittance of guilt or wrongdoing. Now, if you was gonna say sorry, I thought you should have said sorry for laying hands on and feet on her, literally, because ain't no man supposed to hit on no woman. That's it. You get what I'm saying? But it just made me feel like the judge felt like he was right. You got what I'm saying? You know, and there's been other stuff. I wanted to know how y'all felt about that. I'm pretty sure that y'all are going to let me know. Whether it's in the comments, it's after this video, how y'all feel about it. I just want to say that I had told y'all. You know, I stood in rooms by my damn self. Been called crazy. Been called weird. All that. You know, let me tell you something. I have always been a Diddy fan. I ain't never believed none of that stuff. You get what I'm saying? All I know is that man got 7 kids. I ain't worried about nothing else. Okay? I love the music. I love the work ethic. You know, I don't really care about his personal life. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? And it was just a thing of, there's something else too. Right? So he apologized. Now, you know, Puff, the good thing about his sentencing was that he was sentenced to 4 years. You know, but time served 12 months. I'm gonna be honest, I felt like he was in jail more, like, longer than that to me. I felt like he been in jail for a long time. But you know, I was happy about the year. Okay. We gotta get this man back to his family. Them kids is you know, they ain't got no daddy over there. He got girls. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? He did say that he wanted to get rehabilitated. You know what I'm saying? And put in a plea to be moved. I'm still tracking that story. I'll definitely, you know, come back, you know, and let you know, what goes on with that. But there was something else, right? And I'm gonna see if I got the clip. There was something else that really, really bothered me. And please let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments. There was the Trump thing. I don't know if y'all remember, or, well, okay, it just happened, right? So, all right. So, matter of fact, I'm gonna play it for you because it's bothering me just to look at this man. Here we go, because it wasn't right. Here we go. Y'all let me know how y'all think about this. All right, here we go, y'all. This is Trump and Diddy. Remember I was talking about Trump and Diddy? Again. Here we go, y'all.
Speak to the DOJ.
Why would she get handed a clemency, sir?
I don't know. I mean, I'd have to speak to the DOJ. I'll look at it. I have a lot of people have asked me for pardons. I call him Puff Daddy has asked me for a pardon.
But she was convicted of child sex trafficking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to take a look at it. I have to ask DOJ. I didn't know they rejected it. I didn't know she was even asking for it, frankly. I will speak to the DOJ.
Sean Diddy Combs,
Right.
would you consider pardoning him?
Well, he was essentially, I guess, sort of half innocent.
Yes.
I don't know what they do. He's still in jail or something, but he was celebrating a victory, but he seems, I guess it wasn't as good as a victory. Probably, I was very friendly with him. I got along with him great, and seemed like a nice guy. I didn't know him well. But when I ran for office,
Sean Diddy Combs,
right.
would you consider pardoning him?
Well, he was essentially, I guess, sort of half innocent.
Yes.
I don't know what they do. He's still in jail or something, but he was celebrating a victory, but he seems, I guess it wasn't as good as a victory. Probably, I was very friendly with him. I got along with him great, and seemed like a nice guy. I didn't know him well. But when I ran for office, he
Sean Diddy Combs.
Okay, so here we go.
was very hostile.
He said some not so nice things about you,
Yeah,
sir.
and
Yes.
it's hard, like you, we're human beings.
Right.
And we don't like to have things cloud our judgment, right? But when you knew someone and you were fine, and then you run for office and he made some terrible statements. So I don't know, it's more difficult. It makes it more, I'm being honest, it makes it more difficult to do.
But more likely a no for Combs,
I
it
would
sounds
say
like.
so.
Okay.
It was very hard.
All right, so I played one video twice. The reason why I played it twice is because I wanted y'all to see the buildup. Let me tell y'all something, and I'm gonna say this because I am in like the kind of corporate type world. Okay, I'm gonna just say this. Be careful who you play, who you hurt on the way up, because there could be a chance that your stupid self, that you may have to come down one day. All right. Now that's what's going on here. Let's talk about it. So, y'all remember back when Obama, and y'all know I love Obama, y'all know I love Obama. That's my president. Y'all remember when he had ran and Diddy, you remember he had the shirts, Rock the Vote or something. I don't even know what it was. But y'all remember it was shirts and all this stuff. It's something rock, voting rocks or something like that. I should have looked it up, but I didn't. I do remember what Trump is talking about. But that usually happens when you're on one side and you're not on the other. Which brings up people like Steve Harvey, Snoop Dogg, Nelly. You got to, if you pick a side, now I'm just going to be honest with you, pick a side. You got to make sure that's the winning side, okay? It was a lot of extra stuff, and I'm gonna be honest, it was a lot of us when Obama was running, I was all for Obama, my president is black, but I didn't say nothing bad about Trump. I didn't really, I was focused on the black side. That's where I was. And y'all. was a lot that Diddy had said. Yeah, he did. You know, I mean, hey, the prime of his career, you know what I'm saying? Diddy ran the city then. You know, he can say what he want. And people would actually move to that beat. That's what it was. Whatever that drum was going. You know, now this is the problem with that, right? Instead of being like adults and being like, hey, yeah, I understand. You were endorsing that at that time. That's what you were doing. You see what's happening now, right? Oh, yeah. You remember when you had said that stuff? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now you need my help. You know what I'm saying? Now you want somebody, right? You want somebody to pardon you after what? You got 3 years and they give you a discount on a year. Now you want my help because I'm the man. You should have knew I was the man back then. You picked the wrong side, Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's exactly what's happening right now, if y'all do not know. And I'm going to be honest, I hate that for Diddy. I do. I hate that for Diddy. And let me tell you why I hate that for Diddy. Because he really need to be home with his kids. He need to get his ass out the street, have several seats. They need to make a seat for Diddy. You get what I'm saying? With a big ass picture of baby on the back. I'm just saying, like, he need to sit down. Hopefully, you know, like he's trying to do to get that rehabilitation. You know, I know Bugatti. You know, he's trying to get that rehabilitation while he in there, and I hope get off them drugs and get your damn mind back, because you act like a damn fool out in these streets. Hey, I'm all good with that. I am great. You know what I'm saying with that? Maybe he do need to sit down for a minute, you know, but I heard the boys in there was threatening him and, you know, all this stuff. So I'm a little worried about it. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's another thing too. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Here's another one. Don't get too big for your britches. Learn how to be humble and sit your ass down. You ain't always got to be the center of attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, fall back, son. Stuff like this wouldn't be so bad. I'm just saying. Know how to read a room, but also sit in that room and shut the. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, pick your battles. Pick your battles. You know what I'm saying? Me as a content creator, as a podcaster, I know every battle y'all think I lost, I ain't losing it all. You know what I'm saying? Be strategic in the stuff that you do and your future. You know what I'm saying? Don't do more than you have to. Yo, this is like $1 million worth of game. You know what I'm saying? Now's the time to send those super chats if you are in the audience, if you are watching. You know what I'm saying? Right next to the comments, there's a dollar sign. Hit that dollar sign, send your girl some love. Yeah, I'm going to start asking for the love. You know what I'm saying? The monetary love. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Your girl up here working hard. Also, I got something new for y'all. If y'all see my big head, right in front of it, there is a QR code. You hit that QR code and you can send me something to CashApp. You know what I'm saying? Hold your girl down, please. All right? I appreciate you. Yes. Now, we've been up here for a little while, right? So I want to talk about something. I ain't gonna give y'all too many more clips, you know what I'm saying? You know, this one is going to be real interesting. There has been a lot of statements going around. I want to talk about it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot more on Diddy, but I ain't gonna Diddy y'all to death. I'm not. I wanted to talk about this. Okay, so let me see if I could throw this one in here for y'all. And let's see how y'all take that. Yes, please write down in the comments if y'all can. Let me know if y'all feel some type of way. The link is there. Hit the link. The link is there. Y'all can come up. It is all good. I do not mind. Yes, definitely. And I do see it. I definitely do see it. Definitely. So I had this video to play for y'all too. You know what? Since we are talking about something, I wanted to give a shout out and some love to somebody. All right, here we go. I said I wasn't gonna do this, but let's do it. Now y'all know I keep playing clips from certain people, right? So y'all know I got two favorites, right? From New York. There's a I am Ray Ray. Y'all know the Ray is R-A with 3 Y's and another R-A with 3 Y's, right? Then there's the New York Nate XO, you know what I'm saying? Those are like my two favorite content creators, and I always have a lot from them. There was something that they had talked about, right? And I'm gonna play it in its entirety. I wish that I had my girls up here with me, but I don't. But I really want to know how y'all feel about this. I'm having a hard time with this. Okay, yeah, he just loud and just wrong. Here we go. We're going to play this. I ain't even going to put no bias on it yet. Here we go, y'all. I'm going to talk crazy about this one. And y'all going to see this again, because I am going to do an Evolution News. Y'all will see this play, because this nonsense needs to get played over and over and over again. I need y'all to understand the woman's mind before I go to the main topic, right? I know y'all gonna see this fool up here. I'm sorry. I know y'all gonna see this dude up here. I have had many a show where I've talked about Sir Cam Newton. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know, if you have seen any of those shows, how I feel about that black man. I'm gonna just let him talk, and then if you haven't seen a show, with how Cam Newton rubs me, yeah. Okay, so let's just listen, and then yeah, here we go, y'all.
I wanted to know her list
of who she.
I want to know.
Addresses?
I needed to know. I have.
Oh my God!
And I'm gonna tell you why though. I want to know because before I sit up here and really keep moving and elevating our relationship, I want to know who got one up on me. And if I'm willing to take on that burden, because why I want to know, if you had any type of relationship, intimacy, experiences with people that I really know, I need to know that. I'm owed that. Because if you don't give me that, you got me, hey y'all, this my girl. And you got somebody over there in that corner like, that nigga don't know. What's up, my boy? You good? She bad, ain't she? Yeah, that's mine. Baby, you want some juice? You want some punch?
But you're a special man, because a lot of they're too insecure to actually really hear that.
That has
you're
nothing.
A special man.
That has nothing to do with insecurity. But this is where I want women to understand. If she had been with somebody that was close to me, I would have had to respectfully, I'm not there yet. I can't.
Not that grown yet.
I can't carry that weight yet.
Right.
You cool, you're beautiful, but baby, that's my teammate.
Right.
Baby, we see each other too much. We in the same rooms. And even though he a good dude, my ego is gonna be, yeah. And that's the man's superpower, if given the right way. See, that's the thing. People always say, oh, he's narcissist because he got an ego. No. Baby, a man's ego can make a relationship.
Yes.
Or break a relationship.
You are absolutely correct.
So that thing that makes me great, that protection, that bravado, when I walk around with my chest high and I know my woman is next to me and I know that she's giving me the respect to say, hey, baby, I'm coming to you pure. I've been with this person, that person, this person. That's cool. There can be some people that it's just too heavy to bear.
Right.
And I think women need to understand that. Well, y'all out here just hanging out. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? You done hit my friend. Why you can't take me?
I get that. My issue is that a lot of men say that they can handle it, or like they're okay. I've never had to give anybody my list ever in my life. That is crazy, but
that's cool.
Maybe it'll happen someday.
But that happened.
I won't feel bad sharing it though.
I wanted to know her list.
Okay. I hope the ladies really paid attention to that. I hope that the women really paid attention to that. And I hope that the brothers keep it real. Anybody that feel like Mr. Newton, Mr. Cam Newton, I would like to know. I'm not going to judge you. This is what I'm going to say. Ladies, you know why you need to hear that? Because this is the stupidity, the nonsense that us ladies have to deal with. So you telling me, instead of you worrying about the fact that you got a good woman on your arm, you get what I'm saying? Like this woman is bigging you up everywhere she go. She is having your big-headed babies. She's beautiful. She's talented. You get what I'm saying? You worried about, you told that woman that you need a list of the men, not how many she had. Because she accomplished too. You know what I'm saying? Not the usual dumbass question. You know what I'm saying? Which is, how many men you slept with? You know, well, you know, how many men you had? You know what I'm saying? He had 8,000 women. You know what I'm saying? And he worried about the little few that you could, you know what I'm saying, if you're a good woman. You know what I'm saying? You could count on one hand. Yeah, this dude need a list, mind you. This is the dude that creates the broken homes. Let me tell you something. If y'all know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna need y'all to look back. There was a show, I probably could find it in a few minutes, where I talked about Sir Cam Newton and the incredible Nick Cannon. Two fools, see what I'm saying? Two big dummies, two narcissistic black men. I'm saying, and I love brothers. I really, really, really do. But I remember it was a therapist talking to them at the time. You know what I'm saying? And they had the audacity to ask her every question in the book. And then she said a couple of statements. She asked these fools about the broken homes, about the women that they spreading that narcissistic seed to, and ain't giving not a 1, 2, 3 rings. These women should just be happy that a ball player, someone that could throw a football, wanted them and took them up out of their sad, lonely lives and made them somebody. Now, y'all remember, right? Before she met Cam Newton, you know, and y'all know Jazz. You know what I'm saying? She's actually, and I should have her name. She's actually an actress now on Zatima. Have you ever seen Zatima, which is a spinoff of Sisters? You know, Tyler Perry, those 2 Tyler Perry shows. So she had money, right? Not Cam Newton money, because she don't throw no balls, right? But accomplished sister, you get what I'm saying? Well known. Actually, she was a comedian before. She was like one of those TikTok girls. Very funny. You know, then she met Cam Newton and lost her damn mind. She became a cat bitch. She became a cat hoe. a new age whore right in front of our eyes. I'm just saying, ain't no ring in sight. He is just busting that soul in her. I'm sorry. Like Lil Kim said, yeah, she pregnant again. Ain't never gonna be a wife. I'm just saying, it's what it is. The nonsense. So you good enough to hold his baby, but you're not good enough to be his damn wife. And you are on baby number 2. So let's say one day he say, you know what? I'm tired of you. I hate to say this, a wife usually gets half. Now, you might come up with that child support though. I'm just gonna be honest, right? But there's more security, and I would think being the wife, he refers to her and everything. He says she's an amazing woman, and I bet you he'll be 30 years. He'll be on his deathbed, and then he'll be like, you know what? I want to marry you. She can't have no kids no more. She old. She ain't got no more prospects. She ain't got no choice, She old. Hey, Bugatti. How you doing? I'm hearing the feedback.
Yeah, I just turned the TV down.
Oh,
I got
okay.
you on the big screen because you work the big screen.
Okay.
Yo,
Thank you, King. How you
how
doing?
you?
How you feel about this? Jump on in.
All right, so okay, this shit is crazy, and I blame her for it. I'm gonna tell you why. She has every right to decline the relationship before she had kids. My moms and my pops always say, well, not my biological pops, but my pops, he raised me. He said, if you lay down with somebody, you got to be ready to be a husband, right? So when she laid down with this man, she knew that there was a 50-50 chance, especially if she wasn't on any birth control and he was running in raw or he was using condoms and condoms break. She could have easily said, you know what? I'm not looking for this. This is not what I want. I like you, but you're not doing, it's not. And he could have did the same thing, but he was looking for what he was looking for and he got it. She
Yeah, he
decided to
damn sure
stay.
did.
Right? She decided to have babies. She decided to, and yet no ring.
No
Right?
ring.
So
No.
she'll be a 50-year-old female with kids and no husband ever.
No
And then
husband. Yes.
you know what show she gonna be on? I'll tell you what show she gonna be on. She gonna be on Kendra G, right?
Oh.
Talking about, hey, I got 3 kids, and Kendra gonna say, so what happened to the husband? Why you didn't marry the baby father? Well, he was playing games. You knew he was playing games before you laid with him. So
Very true.
I
Very
get
true.
it. I get where you're coming from, but women control the sex. She opened her
That's true.
legs.
I say that all the time. Yep.
You know what
I
I
say
mean?
that all the time.
Because
That is
you're a
very
little,
true.
you know why you say that? Because you are a little red pilled yourself.
You
Say
know,
what you want.
yeah, but I think red pills are gay though. I hate to say it. Wait,
Nah,
was that passport, bro? That's passport, bros. Okay, yo,
nah,
I kind of put them on the same bag now because they kind of do the same thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been really getting on women. Like, like really hard. Like, yo, like you gotta want better for yourself. You gotta have some boundaries. Every
right,
man you see, you shouldn't just lay down and
right,
fall on your back.
right.
And I've been getting a lot of pushback from women that just want that thing and they ain't worried about nothing else. And this girl is the same way.
Because they have. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you finish.
Okay, so if anybody know, I gotta get this girl name. There has been many a woman when they first found out about this relationship with her and Cam Newton, and I think she was pregnant at the time when they found out about it. They were trying to save her because he got up on a show just like that with a therapist. I think her name was something Bryant. I forgot. And was talking about how he's never gonna get married, and he got these kids all over the place, and these different women, and women, black women. I think even some Caucasian women were like, "Girl, don't do it. Try to get the ring, get him to marry you. This, and that. Don't just have his babies." And she was just like, "This is my man," and just blind. How can you say it?
It's
Just blind everything.
let me tell you something. So first, let's talk about that therapist lady, right? She's a therapist, but she ain't got no she ain't got no man, right? So when you do the research on that lady, she don't have a man, and she's the same lady that's talking about she ate Steph. She talks about that. She talk about she got a stable. So you can't really take advice as a woman from a woman like her because she's talking about that boss bitch shit that most of these new age whores that you call them new age whores, right? Or new age hoes. There's a difference.
Whores,
But
I say
they
whores, hoes, whatever.
whores, hoes, okay. It's when you think about a new age whore, that means they have no traditional values, right? The women that we looking at, and you're saying XYZ about, and you're like, they need to be more like this. They have at least some tradition, right? But there is no tradition in today's market. The
That's
tradition
very
is
true.
out the fucking is gone. They don't know because you know why? Mothers were 14, 15, 16, 17 years old having babies, and their daughters are 17, 16, 18. And that's not always, but it's a high number of that. So
That's a father thing.
you get that, huh?
Uh-huh.
Because that's a
Stephanie,
father thing.
Bugatti.
You said it's a father thing?
Yeah, I heard you just single out the mothers.
No, now
Really,
check this out. Nope. See, because you missed the part. I said women control
I've
the
been listening
sex.
to you the whole time.
Right. Women control the sex, so it's not really
It's
a
just,
father thing. It's a choice that she allowed a nigga that ain't good for her
no, no,
to lay
no.
up
But
in
I'm
her.
saying, but you're talking about vision, mission, giving a woman that confidence and giving her the game of what a man is going to try to do to her. That comes from the father. So if the
Well, her
father's
father's
not
not there,
there,
right? Right.
Yeah,
yeah.
my
So
daughter's
if
dead.
the father is not, well, even if he is there, some men be there, they just don't want to be comfortable. They don't feel comfortable talking to their daughters about it until a boy is present. But still, that needs to be instilled by the father. That safe proof or that firewall needs to come from the dad, because he knows the mindset of a man. He knows what boys are thinking. He knows what they feel like. We don't have a penis. All we know is that, wow, this boy likes me and he makes me feel good, or we believe that lie, like that lady's believing his lie and have the children. Who knows what he said during
What's your
sex. You
king,
know what I'm saying?
coach?
That makes
Yeah,
sense too.
But
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
here's
salute,
the real
coach.
shit though. Here's some real shit. And this is on both ends, right? Okay. It's systematic, right? Because if you think about what it used to be like before the rules changed, you had all of that shit. Regardless of how bad or how good it is, you had the mother, you had the father, they was living in a home together. They talk about college and all this education shit and all this feminism shit. That wasn't our fight, right? And we joined all that shit. It became systematic. Men and women were together doing what we needed to do. And we like now, we're always in somebody else's shit. And so now we caught up in somebody else's shit. That's why I believe that there's no men and no this is all fucked up. In other words, it's all jacked up because we got caught up in somebody else's fight. We need to get back to what it used to be like, regardless to if we like it or not. We need to be married. We need to have some belief in the Most High. We need to be taking care of our children. We need to be providers. Women need to be a little bit more submissive. I'm not saying be a fucking dog and be like, oh, whatever I say, do. But no, we need to have better communication, right? And it'll be better. But I don't think it'll ever go back to that because we live
Me
in a boss
either.
bitch. We live in a
The
boss
thing
bitch
is that
era.
there are people out there like that. The thing is, we have to accept, okay, cool. That person, you may not be attracted to them, but that person is there. That person is
Right.
doing it. That person
Right.
does have your value, your core traits that you want,
I agree
but
with that.
she may have a fupa, she may have a double chin, or she may be short, she may be tall. But sometimes people just like they can't get over their preference. They can't get over what they're attracted to. And sometimes that sends us down the path of us, compromising what's right versus
Coach, before you say
a good
anything,
time. You know what I'm
Coach, I
saying?
see you.
I
seen
feel you
Coach.
on that, Stephanie, though, because
Evo.
But that's what it like, because like look at why that's why Pop the Balloon is so popular,
Yes.
because people are popping based first off looks instead of hearing the person out. Then when the person says where they came from, whoa, I'm an author and I have 3 mansions, they're like, oh my God, I want my balloon back. Okay, now you want the balloon back
Because you
because
heard
he's a
money.
good dude. You know
But
what I'm
look, check
saying?
this out.
So,
Check this out, though. Listen to what you said, because he's a good dude.
Mhm.
The majority of the time, you know what? I'm pausing because I'm looking at you on the screen and you still moving your lips, but you're not moving your lips on the phone.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's a
It's not
delay.
you. It's not
It's a
you.
delay.
It's a
Yeah.
delay.
Sorry.
But on guard, right? And we use Pop the Balloon for an example, right? What's the thing that women always talk about? 6, 6, and 6, right?
Yeah,
Men,
that's
we as men, we can see a woman and we can like her. She can work at McDonald's. She could be big. She could be small. If we like her, we like her because that's just how we do. But today's woman, right? I'm not saying all, but today's woman, they're into that six figures, 6'6", 6-pack, 6 feet and taller and 6 pack. That's bullshit. You're gonna miss out on your blessing that way. So I'm just saying. It's a lot of it's crazy, but I want to hear Coach, man. Go ahead, Coach. I
Yeah, I
want
was
to hear
about
you,
to
bro,
say,
because he's
like,
shaking
what
his
you got
head.
to say,
I want to hear me.
So here we go.
Coach ain't got
No, I
nothing
just
new to
came
say.
in. Yeah, I just came in on the conversation. And listen, man, y'all scared of each other, man. All y'all 40-somethings, y'all scared the hell of each other. I swear to God. The
Scared to get
man
hurt.
is complaining about the women complain about the men, and all of y'all fat and overweight, and all y'all got slow ass
Right.
kids. So who's winning? Who's
Nobody.
really winning, right? But again, I guess, and I'm being facetious. I love the kids. I work with the kids, right? And again, by default, the best message that I think any of the people behind us can get would come from the mothers and the fathers together. Because most of us, and I've been looking, y'all can do your own, look it up yourself. By age 21, 95% of Americans have already had sex.
Right.
So you ain't getting no virgin at 25. I'm sorry. And a lot of these dudes ain't virgins either. And a lot of these people got all these
Very
choices
rare.
on YouTube.
There's some rare cases.
Yeah,
Very
rare. But see, the rare cases don't get the highlight. They don't get the highlight.
Okay, but I mean, even if they had
but
one partner, sometimes that's not as bad as some people with.
Listen,
And then some
if
like
you
you
have,
said.
it ain't the problem having the partner. Listen, we all horny at the same damn time as teenagers. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all grandmamas was horny as hell. Y'all, that's part of who we are. We like each other's pheromones. We like the big booties. We like the breasts. Y'all like a big broad shoulders. Y'all like the hammer. Y'all like all the shit on us, just like we like it on y'all. The problem is, and this is just me. And listen, man, I see it. And listen, man, what people say on YouTube in their real life, that shit ain't true. A lot of people, the women want the 666, and you see her baby daddy, nigga 5'8", skinny, 142 pounds.
And
he
broke.
put that hammer on her ass, and it is what it is. A guy, he claimed me this and he claimed me that, but then he's DMing the one that he trying to shame on YouTube.
Right.
So everybody's lying and lying on their lies. To me, I'm in America. I've been called more nigga than black people. White boy called me nigga one time. I slapped shit out of him. I ain't heard it since from a white person. That was back when I was 12.
Oh, wow.
But and to me, we try to victim blame. Oh, the system. Yeah, the system, but the system still afforded me and brothers like me and women like me an opportunity to go to college that our parents couldn't go. It afforded me to have opportunities that my parents didn't have. A lot of us, again, we claim slavery, but these niggas ain't moving like the former slaves.
Right.
Former slaves worked together. They kept their mouth shut. They did things as a unit. We all individualism. We say we ain't all alike. We not all alike. And it shows in our pockets because we spend a whole lot of, we spend a lot. And to me, you know, if you want a relationship, you can't go by what other people's views are of the person you like or based off their feelings about, you know, if you, and you have to be willing to. But Cam Newton, he's a hoe. He's a paid hoe.
And did she not know that?
But these women already know these dudes.
They know
women don't pay attention to a dude until he's starting to attract to other women. That's when the dude is. He's a dude like that is always gonna get attention from women because women are curious. Why all the women attracted to him? He got money and he's tall.
Yeah.
But this dude's that got money, 5'8",
and not
220 pounds. Hold up, but they getting the same thing.
Short King, just letting you guys know.
But I'm just saying though, everybody on YouTube done already been kicked down the road of life. Everybody done kicked down the road of life. So we looking at things from a blurred lens instead of saying, you know what, I was stupid. I did make mistakes. I can't lie. The sister was fine. She had everything I like. And I fell for the shit. And here I am. But now I just have to be a little. People don't ask the tough questions. To me, people don't ask the tough. I can look at a woman and maybe it's just me. I can know what type of lifestyle you live by your fingers.
Right.
You always got there. Yeah, her fingers. I say fingers, but it's her fingers. Her fingers. I can tell what type of life you live by your fingers and your feet. I grew up around women. I have 5 sisters. I can look at you. Your fingers and your feet. Because all y'all got them little fat little fingers. All y'all got them little fat little fingers.
Southern.
And if you always wearing nails, most of y'all got nubs. Y'all got them.
These are my real nails. Thank you.
But see again, y'all seasoned women. Y'all seasoned. Yeah, you should be over all that cosmetic stuff. You like shit. Girl, do with that shit.
Right.
But most women will spend 20 years feeding into that and they realize it was wasted energy. Self-love is most important for us. Love yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck it. Well, I don't care. I'm a light-skinned, ugly dude to some women. And don't mean that I'm not handsome to me.
I got food on my face, man.
Like I said, that all comes from affirmations from your daddy and your mama. Exactly. So it's like you need somebody, like if somebody hurt your feelings and things like that, and you're just going through life and now you're holding in, at least when you have your parents, you can go back home. Mommy, it broke my heart. You know what I'm saying? You have your parents that you can go back to and they're like, who did it to my baby? And like that affirmation, that love, like our brokenness in our homes is mostly just dysfunction. So it's spilling out into the community. You know what I'm saying?
But white school, that's the difference in the parents of old. I'd have came home and told my parents that somebody called me ugly. My mom would look at me and be like, boy, your ass is ugly. Then get your little ugly ass in there and wash your dishes.
But how did that make you feel? But just because she said it doesn't mean that she should have said that. Do you understand what I'm saying? You took it and stuck it inside. You're like, man, I am ugly. So I'm like, that is so weird. Like no, you're like, well, you may not be attractive to everyone, but that's the proper response.
My mama wouldn't lie. Like mamas back then didn't lie. Like you would.
They didn't. Right.
I still like your ugly ass.
But the fact is, like, you're not ugly. That's the point. But like,
right. But again, it brings the. But see, we sort of get. I guess we have to humanize ourselves, right? Again, everybody don't like light-skinned dudes. What I be like going up to every woman and I'm mad?
Glad you said that, Coach.
Why would I be mad because somebody don't like me?
I got something.
So I'm just saying, accept your ugly first. Accept your ugly, and only look into the person's eyes who accept your ugly.
You know what's crazy? Because once you're comfortable with you, right? At the end of the day, nothing nobody can say can make you feel no way, and you be the most confident ugly person.
Getting all the yams because they like women like confidence. A grown woman likes a confident man.
Right. Yeah. I know Evo like a confident man that don't cry.
Yes, don't cry. That is the worst.
I like men that cry.
You see what I'm saying? 2 extremes. That's 2 extremes.
Right.
So I like men that cry. It's definitely because they can submit to God, like they have something that can be over them that can really touch their heart. I love that. And that shows that they have heart. Oh, I love it. I'm like, yes.
I'm gonna be looking for the bullet on the knife wound because that's the only thing I'm gonna understand.
The bullet on the knife wound. Oh,
where is the bullet wound alone.
let me
Where
tell you
everybody
something.
came from?
Struggling no more.
Like,
And just to say this about Evo, right? I hear her, but I always tell her all the time she is trolling.
Yeah,
You
she
can't make
trolling,
me
man.
think nothing more, because I get her, but I think that once she find that one person, she gonna be submissive. She gonna be softer. She gonna be everything that she gonna appreciate all that shit that she say she don't. She just haven't found that person to bring that to her. You
Because
know,
she's scared of it.
true. I'm
right,
gonna be
right.
good until he cry. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Once he
no, you're not.
cry,
Evo's scared of it. Evo is scared of
I'm gonna
that.
have to
She's
Right,
let her
scared. She's
know.
scared to unleash her feelings that way. She's
right.
scared of that.
You know
She's
why?
running from
I'm
that.
just
Coach,
smart.
coach. You know why, coach? Let me tell you why, coach. Let me tell you why. Cause she's from Brooklyn, son.
I'm from
Is that what
Brooklyn,
it is?
son.
Forget that Brooklyn stuff.
Well, take her down south and let her meet some of them nice little southern 6'6", 230, 240. Yeah, let her go down there. She'll be like, "Oh, y'all, I think I found the right one." Yeah, get
Right.
on down there.
Come on, boots now, guys.
Get on down there. Get on
That's
down
funny.
there. Listen, sometimes you get. Uh,
It's it's the best thing I did. I moved to the south. I mean, I don't fuck with the southern people because there's a lot of drugs down here in Jacksonville. Like you wouldn't even know. They be smoking shit like Molly's. And I'm like, you can smoke
Oh,
Molly? You know what I'm saying? You think they smoking weed or
Mhm.
something? They smoking
uh,
pills crushed up. I'm good. I just go to work and I go home and I just chill, bro. That's it.
that's what it
escaping
is.
reality. A lot of us
Mm-hmm.
like to escape reality, and that's what you can't do as a black person. You have to live in reality.
Yes.
You
Yep.
cannot.
I got something for y'all. This
What
gonna
you
be
got?
interesting.
What you got?
This gonna be interesting, right? So, if y'all have been looking at like social media and you know, if you're out, you know what I'm saying, you hear people talking in the street and stuff. This has been a really, really, really big topic. I'm so glad I got my sisters, you know what I'm saying, my kings and my queens or brothers up here. Let me tell you something. This one gonna hit y'all. I really just want to know what y'all think. Let me put this on the screen for y'all. Now y'all see what the title is, right? I know a couple people's like, what does that mean? And here we go. Now I didn't listen to this. What I did was I wanted to hear it on the show with my people because I'm
This
so
nut.
glad that I came.
Sorry.
Yes, but I did read what she said. Now I'm gonna look at the mannerisms and see exactly what people are in such an uproar about. I'm hoping it's not too long, but I will stop it if it's too long. But let's see. Open minds.
It's simple, but I'm gonna let you
Bothers me
listen.
and like honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that yeah, like there are all these women like throwing themselves, but me, like the past 10 years, like I don't have any of that. Like I have zero, this sounds weird, but like male attention. And so then like I begin to internalize it and I'm like, is something wrong with me?
You're
Like
not looking.
what
You're not
like
looking. You're not even. But I'm gonna tell you something else too. When your radar's turned off, because I dealt with that for years too. Like, and I was young, like you.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
oh my
not
god.
fair.
I mean, because I don't want it, but
Is that
it'd be
Yeah.
bitter?
nice to know that like someone's
Yeah, I'm
looking.
gonna play a
That
little
your
Oh.
bit.
radar's turned off.
Oh.
Right.
You're
That can get
beautiful.
real
Don't
dangerous.
ever think for
I'm
1
over
minute
it.
that it ain't no some men out there looking at you like I wish.
Honest.
Really bothers me and like honestly has given me a sense of a little bit.
Okay, so that's one, right? Now there is now I'm gonna explain this. So this actually happened about 6 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. I thought it was only one. Come to find out there was more. So let's play a
Yeah.
little bit of what the I'm sorry, I gotta see all this. To what the Breakfast Club said. I know it do this all the time. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yo, I'm gonna say this, right? That
Yeah.
chick been with Steph her whole life. She wanna be in a whole phase. She wants to be a hoe. She wanna be out there for the streets. What the hell is going on between the sheets in my home? Listen, she wanna be out there. And I say like this, right? She's married and she got a husband and she's very disrespectful. And I don't if he leave her, I wouldn't be mad at him because he's upstanding. He's doing all the right things. You don't hear, at least we don't
You
hear
can't
him doing
leave based
anything
on
wrong.
that.
And here
You
she
know it's
go,
not biblical.
wanting to be for the streets. Damn shame.
Okay, so and we got I want to ask you something about that too. I just want to listen to what the Breakfast Club is saying. For some reason, I can't find exactly what she said on film. So what I did was I read it, right? But I want to hear like if they'll play a little snippet of it. They may not. You know what? They actually, I think they might. Let's see. If it's too much, I'll cut it off, y'all, because it's kind of long.
Play that shit. Play that shit. It's all good.
Here we go. We got the gist of it. What do y'all think?
Just like Michelle Obama, she talking shit about Barack. These men are doing what they supposed to do. They want to be modern. Let them go. Let them be modern. They will feel sorry later on when they ain't got these men and they realize that ain't shit out here on the streets. Being that boss bitch leave a lot of these women out there with these careers, right? Single and desperate for attention. Look at some of the entertainers that's in their 60s getting BBLs. I mean, I'm just saying,
Yeah, that's
like they
crazy.
could do what they want to do, and you have every right to do what you want to do. But at the same time, it's like, yo, look at the outcome. You're now competing with people younger than you when you already had the thing that some of these young people are looking for: a husband, good money, good family life, stability. So what? You ain't the fucking the boss bitch, but you the boss. You know what I'm saying? You the boss.
I get what you're saying too. I get what you're saying. I want to hear what all y'all gonna say first before I say what I'm gonna say.
That's the right thing. No, you go, Coach Ferg.
Come on now.
Ladies
no, so
first,
you don't try to come off of me. Don't try to spin off of me. Go ahead, Coach Ferg. We want to hear you.
I mean, but you know, again, man, this is the problem that we have in our community, right? And we all look for the trophy in a person. We want that person that we choose to be with we want that to be the best pick. The fact that the best player chose her and put her in a position that 99.999% of niggas want to be. I want a luxury life where I don't have to do a whole lot. And he's still funding her career. She's got other ventures that she's doing. She's solely doing it herself. So how is that not a life? What you saying to me, what it sounds like to me is, I've had one John too long, and I want to see what Ray them got because I'm looking at all these other women having fun, and I got to go home to my beautiful little kids. And I think if she's just talking and it's just a phase because what's she going on? What I don't know. She's in her mid-30s. Her mind changes like most women around that age. But to me, she's where most single women are in their mind. Most modern American women are thinking just like her.
Right.
And the fact that, because the worst thing she could do is leave Steph. The worst thing she could do. One, the NBA go protect them. She gonna get her little payout, a little 5 or 10 mil, gone about her business. But his kids understand who he is. They understand who he is. So she'll never catch anybody that's on Steph's level.
Right.
She won't. Every man knows that. Every nigga that watch basketball like, oh, she got the ultimate prize.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And for him to be recognized as one of the greatest of all time, especially in grown men that watch Steph, who try to teach their slow kids to play like Steph, she better not get out here on the streets. Have your little shows, talk a little shit, and you see how the women are like, girl, they really want to say, and Jada's, she disappointed. She should say, girl, keep your ass right where you are.
Right, right.
But again, it's just unfortunate that she's actually going around speaking in that capacity, in any capacity, you know, but you can't control what people say or do. Steph, it goes to show how good we are because you ain't heard nothing about him shaming her, nothing about Russell Wilson, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that those guys who are in a position to have any woman they want, choose the women that they have, and there's still some kind of way that the women are not valuing that person, goes to show how broken we are as a people.
Right.
So,
All right.
I like that. I agree.
Steph, let me play something. I found one other thing. This might help you
let
out.
Steph answer that question.
And then,
please let Steph.
I want Steph to go after this one.
Hey, can you let Steph go before you play the clip, please?
Nah, I want y'all to see this one. I think this one will help a little bit more.
I want to see what she got to say. She says you must have texted her like, "Girl, go ahead." I know y'all. I ain't see your hands.
I don't know how long it is, but this one might help a little bit more. Let's see. All right, it's on the screen. Here we go, y'all.
It was going to be a thing.
You
I thought
were in
we
a friend
would be
group.
friends. Yeah.
Did you ever have anything in high school at all, or it was legit just friends?
No, just friends. Just friends. Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Like, you never saw him as something, but I'm like, when you look back, is there any memory that you're like, maybe there was something or
no? Never. I just think it was going to be a thing. I thought we would be friends.
So,
yeah.
Okay, it wasn't long, which was good. So what it says is Ayesha Curry says Steph Curry wasn't her type and didn't look at him that way in high school. Socials are asking, why do women often say this about their husbands? All right, so I just wanted to, put that up there. All right, so go ahead, Steph.
All right. I can say that what was the first question? Let me see, going back. I think it was very interesting. I like what Charlamagne said, that she was asked a question and she gave her opinion on it. Now, if people took it as disrespectful, maybe it could be disrespectful, like you don't shine your husband or your relationship in a bad light. You never do things like that as a wife. But and that's why we have to, as wives, practice discernment where we go and who we're around. There's just some things that we elevate from that we can't go. We can't go on these podcasts that we know are trash, that just likes to clip up things and make you look crazy. You know what I'm saying? We can't go these places because we, like you said, we're on a different level. We're wives, we're whatever. We're representing something that represents the higher part of, relationships in our community. So that I can definitely say that women should be, and wives should be, more discerning and better about that, and how they open up their mouths and where they're going, opening up their mouths. But I think if there was anything, like, I know men, like maybe Steph, he's not in the spotlight, maybe she is. And I think if that was any cause, I think you would see the blow up by now. You understand what I'm saying? If this was 6 years ago or anything, we would have seen something happen. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like, you're in a relationship with people, like you say, you go through seasons. There's sometimes you don't like the person you're with. You know what I'm saying? And you just love the person you're with. You're falling back in love with them. So I can accept that to be true in the reality. And we don't know, like, what men do, or what I see men do. They attach themselves to what they do. We're the ones that really see who you are, and not who you are in the world, and who you put on to be in the world. We know who you truly are behind those closed doors. But for the sake of our covenant, we support you, whatever. But we know the true stuff behind the door. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
stop it.
We should be honest with that. Coach Ferg's wife know who Coach Ferg is. He part. In the middle of the, you know what I'm saying? So don't paint people as perfect. You know what I'm saying? Because
nobody's doing that.
Sometimes we can be in it, and sometimes she's around people that's not giving her the wise counsel of saying, like, well, okay, darling, well, this may be what your husband is, but we ain't gonna be out here airing it. You know what I'm saying? So
but
you know what I'm saying?
School, come on now, we making assumptions.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, right?
But you made an assumption about her. and Mr. Bugatti,
No.
he made his assumption
It's not an
as
assumption.
well, but we're only
It's
just
called an
commenting.
assumption because she's putting the information
No,
out
right.
there.
She's
We're
putting
not
it
the
out
one.
there.
She's putting it out there. Critical
I'm gonna
thinking.
tell y'all how I feel.
Okay, so if I ask you a question, Mr. Bugatti, would
Yes,
you
ma'am.
answer the question?
It's up to me to answer that.
Y'all
I can
want to
say
hear
yeah or
how I
nay.
feel? Y'all want to hear?
Okay.
Yes.
Let's hear how you
Yes,
feel.
Unique.
So
Yes,
okay, so if he said, "Oh, he has holes in his drawers," like, "Oh my god!"
Hold on, is that true? Hold on. We can see that's what problem kid me with black people. Not, and I'm just saying it. We don't want to hear the truth.
Y'all being about this. I like how
okay, but if the person spoke the truth, right now,
that's
she's being put under the bus for the truth.
No, she could.
or
she could decline.
just her.
I'm gonna give y'all the truth.
She could
I'm gonna
decline.
give y'all the truth right now. The unadulterated truth.
What's up, people?
Some of you niggas are boring as hell. I'm just gonna be honest. He looked boring. Most light-skinned men are real boring.
Why you being now you being a colorist? Don't be a colorist.
Dead ass.
She's being disingenuous. What she
We
did.
know that man. Inside and out, like Stephanie said, he probably the most boringest. He probably 2 pumps to the left, 3 to the right. All he know how to do right is dribble a ball. You got what I'm saying?
Come on, man. What are we
I've been saying, go ahead, baby. Go to the show. Tell it.
Ladies,
he ain't saying that.
Ladies,
yes,
come
he is.
on, man.
And
See,
yes, he is.
that she didn't like him. Y'all not listening to her.
In high school.
Because she didn't like him in high school.
And that's being truthful.
So later. You know what that meant?
That.
That meant that I'm
Nothing wrong
not
with that.
this fool.
Okay.
But he has a future.
No, Mr. Bugatti, no. Everybody has a
Wait,
Have y'all seen?
talk. Let me talk. I'm telling y'all what it is. She didn't like him. But he had a future. He could take up out the hood. He could take up out the neighborhood. She about to be good. Now, guess what happens? That's why I tell women, yo, that geek back in school, he may be the one for you. But guess what? If you don't like him, you're going to wait a couple of years. You're going to have all them big head ass kids. And then you're going to be like, I don't even like this dude. You get what I'm saying? And then when somebody asks you a question, it's just going to fall about your mouth because you can't hold it no more. You can't stand him. And guess what? Now, if Ayesha talk crazy, she might be talking crazy because she want him to divorce her so she can get half. $5 million? Are you crazy? After having 4 kids? Do you know $5 million on top? And then she still getting support for the kids? Yo, she hasn't made it. She did what she did. She had them kids, and now she telling y'all she don't like him.
That's her fault.
That's why
You know what?
You can stop telling women, if you don't like that dude, don't get with that dude.
Don't get with him.
I mean,
That's
unless
it.
you trying to get up out the hood, then I understand.
But you know what? She should have
So
did
then,
that on her own merit.
So now you're saying use the man. And listen, high school is different.
Hold on. Use your uterus.
Come on now. Let's be honest.
Your mouth.
We all
we gonna use each other, homeboy.
Let's everybody pull up their high school picture, right? Steph was a scrawny looking dude.
Right.
Let's pull up these high school pictures. Steph was a scrawny looking dude. So yes, he didn't get the shine, right? And in the position that most guys like, listen, just understand this. An athlete has a clause, right, in his contract. He can't be out here doing the ratchet shit your cousins do. He got to be a boring dude. He got to stay at home. And that's part of the contract when you're playing. Now, when he retires, he can be as ghetto fabulous as he wants to.
Oh, he not.
But hold up. And
you
dudes
don't go from boring to lit. It just don't happen like
but
that.
Steph Curry has always Steph Curry has always lived the luxury life his whole life.
Because his father is
Always.
Del Curry.
He's always had the money.
But that has nothing to do with the fact that
just like most broke people, when they found out somebody got the money, now he's attractive.
So men saying that she's ungrateful sounds crazy.
Yeah,
She
you
had
don't think
4 kids. She
but
could have died up on that table at any time. She took care of them damn kids when he was out dribbling that damn ball. So how
But-
can y'all dare
okay.
say that she was ungrateful? Ungrateful for what? She did her job as a wife and a mother.
and she
Y'all
should
sound
continue
crazy.
to.
And every black man that done said that today, I've been waiting to get on
He's
y'all.
doing it, but you
Evo,
gotta act like
Y'all
she's
are the
not.
worst.
That's the
she
The
problem.
should,
worst niggas in the world. Let me
she
tell you
should,
something.
but she should still
Nah, this
be.
real Evo from Brooklyn. Because y'all
Nah,
gonna stop
I'm
doing
from.
it. Because y'all like to
I'm
silence
Bugatti from Brooklyn
women.
too, though.
Don't silence a woman that she did her time.
Yo, you
Her
sold out. You
It
moved
ain't about
away.
silencing her. It's not about
She did her
silencing her.
time.
No. See, where you get it wrong is you have to respect the person that you with. You shouldn't have married him if you wasn't going to keep the respect, regardless to what he
Just like
do.
he gotta respect her now.
Hold on, but he is because he's not talking their business.
Of course he's not gonna talk.
And why should she?
Because she want to.
So then, whatever
Stop
happens,
asking her
happens. But it's
questions.
wrong.
If y'all
It
don't want
doesn't
the
make it
answer,
right.
stop
Hold on,
asking.
but
So
that's
what
It doesn't
respect.
make it
business
right.
has she taught?
It
What
don't make it
business
right.
has she taught?
She could say, I wanted a career.
She
Tell
told-
me
told-
what business has she taught?
It don't.
Let's be specific.
She's talking
She
about.
can do that.
She basically said he was corny.
He was corny.
That's not business. Go
She
ahead.
wanted to do, but it's partially his
been
business
saying
too. Why you
That's
talking?
not
You shouldn't
business.
even.
That's not
But
business.
that's
You
what
did
we
say
That's
say.
like
Hold
you
on.
you said
talk.
you met
No,
me.
don't
I
talk
was
about
obese.
nothing.
That's not business. That was an
Michelle
actual
said
fact.
Obama was corny.
You
No,
know?
that's what
She
we're
want to be for
saying.
the streets.
The
She
people
want to
on
be
the
for the
outside,
streets.
but the people on the outside are saying what he is, right? No, he is a prime professional. That is the way you
That's
conduct
it.
yourself as a professional.
But
And
back
listen,
at the ranch, what is he
it-
doing? He
He
a
should
back
be
at the
doing
hold up,
He
back at the
probably
ranch, he's giving her
and dribbling a
babies.
ball.
right.
He's
He's
giving
doing
her
what he's supposed to do.
babies. He's open. Hold up, he's
Yeah,
gotten business.
all black men know how to do is give babies. What are we
He
talking
funded
about?
her own
That's all
business.
y'all do
He
is give
funded her
babies.
business.
It
He
ain't rocket
funded her
science with that.
business. She's had babies by her
Who's
husband. He
her
has
husband? This
funded.
is her husband.
He has funded her.
Exactly. And she
But
was
here's
his
the
wife.
thing:
That's what
if
we
you
trying to
know,
get
but
to.
listen,
That
if you
was his
notice,
wife. She did
but
her
if you
time.
know,
So
but here's
you
the.
can't say
Oh,
she
so there's a time
ungrateful.
limit on
That
being.
sounds crazy.
This is
there's
the
a time
only
limit.
problem. This is the only
There's a
problem.
time
I'll
limit
shut
on
up.
being a
Hold
wife.
up.
Y'all don't like
Let
the
me say,
fact that
no,
she said her
no.
truth.
This is
Right?
the only problem. This is the only problem, right? And this is
That's
me.
nuts.
The fact that he's on the road basketball, yeah, you can do your shows. However, she ain't at home daily with them kids. She ain't.
Why she
She
not?
got because she got
She got what,
maids and she got handlers. The problem is if you gonna do that shit, you do that shit on the weekend. You go to all
Do
the
what
talk
on the
shows you
weekend?
want. Go to these talk
She can
shows.
do what she want to do. They rich.
Yeah, she can do because of her husband has afforded her that life to do what she want to do. If not,
Right.
she would have
Right,
had
but
some.
she
If
picked
not,
a wealthy man.
she
She
would
can
have
do
had
what she want to
$50,000 in student loans. Talking about nug them, done gave her
Right.
them slow
Right.
ass
do. She didn't
kids.
pick
Right.
Nug. She
Right.
picked
No,
Steph.
he chose
She can
her.
do what she want to do.
He wanted her. He chose her. He was already
Well, she
living the
had to
luxury
say
life.
yes. Do y'all understand that you can't marry a woman until a woman says yes?
Yes,
So why do
yes.
y'all figure
And
out
when you say
it's
yes,
all y'all?
don't you
No,
committed to
she gotta
life?
accept you too.
You
Oh
are committed to life.
no.
It says
Like
I
y'all,
thought it
possession
was
with
a
yo,
card
men are
through
lifelong
bugging.
sticker
thing.
I've
or
been listening
health.
to this all day. Men are bugging.
And
I've been dying to say this. I've been
Nah,
dying to say this.
no. See, what you were dying to do is
Listen,
take it out on a. Don't take it out on us. You should have got at them
come
motherfuckers
on,
today.
Mr. Guy, because you trying to take it out on us too.
I'm
No,
not.
I wanted to
I
have
believe
a
in
conversation
marriage.
with some intelligent
I,
people.
Yes.
I believe
But we gotta
that
stop
if
playing.
you look, check this out. Don't get it twisted. Barack and Michelle going through their shit too, right? And she airing
Right?
out Barack talking crazy shit. I'm happy I ain't have no sons by this man. All this weird shit. That's disrespectful. You keep that
That
shit
is
to
not
Disrespectful.
yourself.
Yes, it
disrespectful. That's
is.
how
It
she
is.
feels. Stop
Come
telling
on,
women
man.
that they gotta
No,
That's
say this
disrespectful,
and say
man.
that. She gonna say what she wanna say. She
so
Stephanie,
did
say it,
10, 20
but
years
you
then the
ago
married
what
to a
she wanna
repercussions,
say.
man and he
the
come talking about he
repercussions
glad
is you
he ain't
just
have
gonna
no
have to
She
deal
kids
might
with the
have
by
been
you.
better
That's
with
repercussions.
girls.
disrespectful.
We don't know that.
Yeah, it
That's
is
Let me ask you.
disrespectful.
disrespectful.
Stop policing black women. They say what
What?
they want to
Oh,
say
what?
and do what they want to do.
Evo,
Oh,
you
Evo,
We
there
can't
is
say
stop.
a
they were
level
bad
of
women
What?
disrespect
because
that
they
we can't.
married them.
You
Well,
can't
but the thing
police
is,
black
yes, but
women.
the thing is, but we can't. We have to police the respect part because because the Bible said, and I know you ain't going to go above the Bible and you ain't going to go above God. He said that we have to respect our husband. And if it is like, okay, you can talk all day you want, but if you're disrespecting him, that's another level of something, because like now basically you guys are in a union. That's a reflection on you because you guys are one.
Disrespectful. God ain't say that.
So if this
God
man,
said
God said it's disrespectful.
If I say my husband boring, that don't mean I'm disrespecting him. That mean I'm telling my truth. That's what
you don't need to be telling people
her
because now
truth
you talking.
that she wanted to do something else.
You know when you tell me, when you tell your husband he's boring.
You can't say he was boring if you're being lighthearted. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no,
yeah, he was
say that
totally
shit.
boring, but he made it work.
She did what he wanted. I think that's commendable.
You tell me I'm boring in the car. Tell me I'm boring in the car.
Right.
Tell me I'm boring in the car. Don't tell that shit to the world and hear your ass flying in. Hold up. And you flying in jets. You flying in jets to go from one place to another.
Let her do that.
Makes no sense.
But she said he was like it wasn't something that she was attracted to. Stop trying to tack. That's why I said you guys try to tack everything together.
That's
So if she wasn't attracted to him, if she wasn't attracted to him, why she married him? So that means she was out for something.
Obviously
she said in high school. She said in high school.
They're kids. Come on, what do you know? What did you know back when you were in high school? Nothing. And what did you know, Coach Bird? Nothing.
I know a lot.
Where's the lie?
But did you get married?
No.
Were you marrying somebody in high school? Okay,
I was not.
Okay, exactly. So it's like, when did you start thinking about marriage? Now, after you got saved, or before?
I was married already. So
okay, and when did you get married?
I was 26, 25.
Okay,
26.
why did it mess up?
You asking too many questions.
See, exactly. So like, I'm just asking you normal questions. You can say it.
You see how?
You say, well, it didn't work out.
Watch this. Watch this. You see how you ask the questions, right? And I gave you what I wanted to give you. It wasn't personal, but then you started to get personal, and I said none of your business. You see how easy that is?
Okay, yeah.
Anybody can do that. Especially if you're still in it.
But it's very funny how you're coming at her, but you won't disclose any of your information because you're probably did the same things, and we try to put ourselves bigger than other people rather than saying like.
Just look me up. If you want to know anything about me, I'm
a face-to-face person. I'm gonna talk to you. I don't like hearsay. I don't have to look you up. I don't have to do no chat GPT. Me and Bugatti, we're gonna do a one-on-one.
I get you, but we're for the whole world. Whatever I tell you here, this shit will be here for the rest of my fucking life. And when I'm dead, and after I'm dead, and my kids are dead, it'll be on the internet. So this is what I'm saying. You have to be very careful on what you say and what you do, especially when you're dealing with messy ass Jada, right? Why the fuck would you even answer anything that chick or her friends ask you on a red table? She's the messiest of all the messy. So now you looking at it and you saying to yourself,
people just don't like Jada. That's
bro.
No. Jay, hold up. Jada was in an entanglement with a young dude.
She was in an entanglement.
He was popping a young dude.
But
she was popping a young dude at his age. What are we talking about?
If she cheated, you could keep that shit to yourself. You don't bring unless you're looking for a certain type of attention, right? She blew him up, and now all the information is out. You keep that shit to how many years they've been separated, and we thought they were still married. You see how that works?
They did that together. She didn't just do that by herself. Will came and asked her the question. So if he didn't want the world to know it, he shouldn't have asked her the question.
But it was out there already. The whole shit was out there with August Alsina. That shit wasn't nothing that we didn't know. We knew because they.
Well, if he's fine with it, why we got an issue with it? That's their business.
Yeah,
that's right. It's their business. Keep that shit off the internet. We don't want to know.
Hey, then this is the thing, right?
We would have to be mad at Steph. You horrible, man.
Well, I'm horrible. I'm just saying, like, listen. I believe
it's gonna come out. Your sins will find you out. You think you're gonna do something. Somebody's gonna know. You think you thought nobody saw you. Somebody saw you going in that freaking motel with that dirty stank with her dirty feet. People think they can get away with certain things. It's just gonna come out. The truth will always come out, no matter how you feel on the inside. What's in your heart? That's why the Bible said, "Guard your heart." But some people, they out here, they broken, their heart's broken, and so whatever's really in there, they broken. It's gonna come out.
That's why they need to find Jesus. They need to find Jesus. Ask for
don't come
ask for a way to be.
But sometimes it is good to have a testimony. Like me, I can come out. I can come out tell the truth. I can have a testimony. I don't mind. I don't mind. There's some people that get set free from what I tell them, or say like, okay, I used to do drugs. I used to do this, even though you may feel like, well, she's whack and she did drugs. Okay, fine. I've been delivered from that. I'm healed from that. But somebody else might hear and say, I need to come off drugs too, because she look like she's doing okay.
So what kind of drugs were you on?
Say it again, love.
What kind of drugs were you on?
I'm just saying that as an example.
You see how easy that was?
I was high off life. But
that's the best I don't drug
drink
right
or do drugs.
No, I'm just glad.
But it's true. Yeah.
I think
but this is good, like she said.
Black women and let them say what they need to say. This woman could have been suffering for years. We don't know.
That's what therapy. That's what therapy is for.
No, stop it.
Keep that shit off the internet. Go see a therapist.
That was her form of therapy.
That was called messy therapy.
He was probably subjugating him, and she finally just came out in the open with it. She's probably pointing and poking him in the head, talking about you are too boring. You is too boring. You gave me this good life. We live in a 10,000 square foot house, and I drive 3 Lexuses. This shit is boring. This is boring. I am on a jet.
She want the Pookie. She want the Ray Ray. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No.
Kwame.
Look at he said the Pookie. Nothing wrong with that. That's not nice.
Ain't nothing wrong with her wanting the Pookie and the Ray Ray, but she should leave the curry alone. Leave the curry. Go find you.
She want to be like for the streets.
She want to have fun.
I don't think she want to be in her marriage. I just don't.
Girls just want to have fun, right? Didn't that song come out
back in the day?
I think she wants to be in her marriage. I think she's doing good. I mean, any young woman that gets married very young, you have questions. You see your friends doing some crazy stuff. It's natural to be curious, but within the context of why you're being curious. If you're in marriage, you can't be curious no more. Just sorry, boo.
You can't be curious. Go home.
No, you can't.
Go home.
Not
and
as
say,
far
husband, tie me upside down and put this basketball on me.
Right there.
Not as far as lusting after other people. You know what I'm saying? Like all the attention, like you can't be curious in that way no more. That's not.
Did you see her lust after that man who came with the champagne on his set? And Evo, tell me you didn't see that. You didn't see that? When the dude came on the set, right? And she was like, "Oh my god, oh!" And she tried to take her ring off, right? Come on, bro, tell me you didn't see that.
Because she don't like her husband. She don't like him. That's just
that's her. That's her problem. That's her problem, though.
Right.
And you still have a person. Eventually, they just people fall out of love, right? You know that, right?
But that's the problem.
I think it's been over for the last 6 years.
Well, I'll tell you
I don't think she fell out of love.
NBA go protect him.
Yeah,
she gonna get her little 5 million, 10 million. Gone about your business.
That little 5.
But the thing is, but the thing is, but y'all make
come on to the street.
They say all the time, I don't need love. I don't need love. But don't men say I don't need love. I just need respect. I don't need love. I just need respect. So
them niggas need love. Right. School, they ain't had no damn. Dudes say that shit. They ain't had no love. They need love.
They need love.
I'm just interrogating. You know, I'm just saying what you guys say. That's all.
It's just the fact that men don't feel like women get tired of y'all. That's what I don't understand. Like y'all
conversation for you in the
that women will fall in love with y'all forever. That's the damn audacity. That's the audacity.
Evo, you know what? I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you on your shit. I'm gonna call you out. I'm gonna call you out. I'm gonna call you out right now. You know what? I listened to you very closely, right? And I know for a fact that you grew up with a strong moms and a strong pops, right?
I did.
And they stayed together, right?
They did.
And why? Because they felt they had their shit, but they worked it out because they had conversations between each other. So when you say what you say, you know shit is real. It's real.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. I might erase this later on. Do you know before? Because my pops died first and my mother died after, right? I remember me sitting with her and she said, "Let me tell you something." She said, "I love that man, but don't bury me next to him." She said, "You make sure that we don't get buried together." Do you know I had to bury them in 2 separate
that's fucked up.
funeral places? I said, "You know what?" I said, "Well, If they find each other in the afterlife, they're gonna have to go see each other because I could not bury them in the same place. And that was after 34 years. So I tell you, people fall out of love. You may love them, but you know what I'm saying? You can fall out of love with a person. I want the best for you, but not with me.
Let me ask you a question. Did your moms or your pops
34 years?
Did they divulge any of their information to anybody, or they kept their shit private?
That was a different time in life.
But these are down south people. These are
That's how it should be.
old school people. So they
some questions.
I like
but
that.
you got to remember, Ayesha is more of the new school. She's not the old school like that. You know, old school down south people, they're not telling you a thing. They're gonna die on that hill. You got
Remember what I said earlier? I said it earlier.
Today's people are different.
I said it earlier.
Like you, I'm gonna tell
No
them
tradition. I said it earlier. What I said these young people today, they lack the tradition. They don't even have a little bit of the tradition. So when they find somebody that's in their group that has some type of tradition, they don't really know how to handle that shit. But tradition, and I'm not a traditional person, but I am traditional. I believe in traditional ways.
Yeah,
but I'm fine with some things. Like if I'm married to my woman, she want to work, I'm fine with that. Because today's society, you need more than one income, right? So I understand that. I'm not one of those like, damn, follow an obey. Nah, I'm not that guy. But at the same time, it's like, yo, I am the man. You gotta respect me, and if you don't respect me, you gotta pay whatever it is that you gotta pay. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go through some shit with me, but at the same time, I'm not gonna be like, get your ass in the kitchen and cook me a meal. Cause I can cook myself. You feel what I'm saying?
But I mean, I'm just saying that y'all shouldn't. I don't know why y'all made me talk like that, because if a woman want to do it for you, she gonna do it. Why do you gotta ask her? Now, if you gotta ask her, I don't think y'all have that connection. You understand?
She could be tired. You know what I'm saying? She could be tired.
But I just think that sometimes if a woman want to do it for you, she's gonna do it. There's no question asked.
No, that's true.
You know, you got some women out there like that.
Yeah, I agree. But I'm just like, I get it. I get it both ways. I hear you. I get that. I can respect that.
But you still can carry it out, and I don't have to like you. I could still be upset because you probably did hurt my feelings at that point in the day. But the fact of but this is what I'm saying. Like y'all talk about, happiness. You can't base marriages on happiness. That's part of it. It's called duty. So if I'm fulfilling my duty because I know that I'm a wife now and I want to take care of my house, even though it might be out of sorts right now, which is realistic. So don't say that it's not. I like when people are truthful and don't try to be like, facetious and think that everything's all rainbows all the time. Please be real. The fact that a woman can still do that and take care of a home, I could admire that, because it's not easy all the time. And you know what I'm saying? Because if you have to be in the middleman of the children and of the husband and meet everybody's needs, and sometimes your needs are not being met, I admire that woman that does continue to fulfill her duties as a wife.
Right. As miserable as she may be. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we talking about what she living. Like, I'm confused. We talking about the lifestyle you living right now.
Well, we were talking about Ayesha, but then we started talking about
Carrie, her lifestyle is trumping. We can put all our income together and our lifestyles together. Their lifestyle trumps ours.
Right.
It trumps ours. She's got pool boys, maids, everybody.
Because y'all got to think about it. This life is very short, right? So I want to spend the rest of my little life not fulfilled and not happy.
Not fulfilled.
So then she got the option. You do know that women engage in divorce more than men, right? So he might be happy and she might not be happy. So then she should file. If she don't like him, go get the divorce.
It might be more beneficial for him to get divorced. So now I'm going to shame you. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm just going to tell him what I really feel. And eventually you're not going to want to be with me. You know what I'm saying?
But see, why play the game? See, remember, you just said it's better to be happy in life than to be in a situation where you're miserable, right? So why play the game? This is some mature shit. Why play the game? If you're miserable, get the fuck going. Keep it moving, truck, kick rocks, beat it, that moves.
It might be more beneficial. You know what I'm saying? She might get more money just staying and waiting for him.
Oh, so she's waiting for him to die. So she's waiting for him to die.
Huh?
So she's waiting for him to die.
That could be it too. She get everything, then she ain't gotta explain nothing. You might have gave it right idea.
Yo, Evo, you know what? I hear you, but
because
you
I'm
know
just
what?
watching her movements. You know me, I think with the other
You the
side
devil's
of my brain.
advocate,
And I'm
Evo.
just like, I'm watching this girl movements, and this stage, she went out of this.
You the devil's
Like,
advocate, Evo. You are the devil's advocate. I'm
nah,
telling you, I
I'm
feel
real. I'm too real and too black. You get what I'm saying? It's like, because you know what? Because you got to think about this. Most people think for the group. I think as
group
the
thinking.
leader of the group.
We going into that.
I always thought like that. So I try to look at every possible scenario. Well, why would a woman do this? I probably do this because her movements say that she ready to go. You got
Maybe that's the questions that
now
she
he
needs to
might
be
not
asked.
get it.
Maybe they need to ask her. Maybe they need to ask her a straight question like, "Yo, so being that you're living a lavish lifestyle, your family is well off, your kids are taken care of, you could do anything on this planet. You could get a jet, and you can go anywhere in this world. You can go to space if you wanted to. Why are you talking about your husband like this? Why don't you just leave if you're not happy?" That's the question that I would ask her if I were to get to meet her. I would ask her
say
that.
because I want to go to space alone. I'm tired of this fool. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you know, the big question is why he not asking her that question. Why
Maybe
was she hold on, but why was she even comfortable enough to go and bring that public without he know what's going on?
She ready to go. Yeah, you can tell. Yeah, I think like some women,
we don't know.
They kind of like I kind of know women.
I'm not assuming. I'm not going to put a
every
project that
now
on
and
her.
then, but it's like she not. Those are not movements of a woman that want to be kept. Is what I'm saying. Those are not movements of it.
Right. Let her ass go.
Y'all keep. A lot of people say, "Oh, well, Michelle." Let me tell you something about Michelle.
She's doing the same shit.
Is grown. You get what I'm saying?
Grown,
Michelle
right.
can say, yeah, I ain't like Obama for 10 years or so, but I ain't going nowhere. He mine. Now she's a little more intentional. Ayesha just, everything she say is like, I don't want this dude. You know what I'm saying? Without saying it. So eventually he gonna have to figure it out. Maybe he don't want to part with his money. You got what I'm saying? Who knows? But that's not the movements of a kept woman. I just want, but I hate the fact that we are telling her what she should say, and that's crazy to me.
I know what I would ask her.
That's not right.
I know what I would ask her. Fuck what she's saying now. I know this is what I would ask her based off of her conversations with these treacherous women. Because you know what they say, right? If you're a married woman and you got friends that's single, you should really stay away from them, right? Now, I don't know.
No, that's what y'all men made up. But go ahead.
Come on,
that's
see,
not true. If I got my own mind, it don't matter what she's doing.
but you know what? You might have your own mind, but you got a lot of weak people out there that listen to their friends. They get influenced.
Pick a good woman. That's all. Don't pick no weak woman.
You named it perfectly weak.
You right, but you know what? Curry thought Ayesha was a good woman, and she don't even want to be with the nigga.
But
she was. She was good enough to have his 4 big-headed ass kids. She was.
I know they got big heads. They might have little heads.
Now you want to see them kids? Them kids, yeah. I got pictures.
Beautiful.
I don't want to talk about the babies, but I'll talk about the babies.
No, his kids is beautiful.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can't. Y'all gotta understand. These people been married since they was teenagers, right? And she all of a sudden, for the past 2 years, start expressing how she felt.
How old was that video, Evo? You said it was from when?
Oh, the first one was from 2019, and then the one with the Breakfast Club was more recent. Where they was playing a video of what she was saying. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think any of it is bad. I just think she just telling the truth on how she feel.
She ready for the streets.
Say he's a MF and this and that. Nah, she just said I thought by now I would have my career, be doing something different. I didn't really like them in high school. It's all kind of like she just talking like. Not trying to kill his career.
What's the football player name?
He beating me at night. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Like, ain't nothing to mess his career up.
What's that football player name from the Jacksonville Jaguars? What's his name? Travis
Hunter.
Yeah, that dude. His girl said the same shit, and she definitely for the streets. But he married her. So he hit him. I won't feel bad for somebody like him because he was warned.
You talking about with the white girl,
With
the
the
black
Spanish looking chick, right? He was
yeah,
wrong. He was
yeah,
wrong.
that. But we
Right?
knew. She said it a couple of times that I don't like him.
Yeah,
She
and
cheated
she looked
on
at
him and
him,
everything.
and she was
That's
like,
totally
"Yeah,
different than what Ayesha did.
right."
Ayesha was a good one.
That's completely different. But I
Yeah.
mean, if you start to not care for someone, or you start to feel like you want to take your ring off, because you don't have to, you can do something, right? And it might seem innocent to some people, but to a person that's dedicated, they're not playing with their shit like that. Women, y'all know how y'all love y'all rings, y'all wedding rings. What? I'm not taking I'm not
But
playing
if
no
but if
games.
I'm done, I'm taking it off, brother.
But that's not the
I'm
point. She put it.
done.
I ain't giving no ring
Y'all
back.
She put it. She
If
took it
I'm
off and put it
done,
back on. We not
I'm
even playing
done.
those games. So then, if
Right.
you done,
I'm
go.
not giving a ring back.
Listen, the
Why
only
we
person
playing?
that
So
the only
I
person
don't
that
do
gotta
that.
worry about that is the man that married her.
right, but you
Right?
know what? But why play those games? See, we can't make excuses and say, "Well, it's the right thing." No, if you're done, then get the fuck going. That's my
Okay, but
motto.
but
If
how
you
we
done,
know? How we know
keep it
they not
moving.
getting that done though? Like how we know
Look,
what they doing behind the scenes?
we don't. But
Yeah, we
we going
don't.
by what
How
we
we know
see
if she? But you seen
because
a
they.
video
This
of
is
her expressing how she
because
feels.
this
You
is
didn't see nothing between them two.
because this is what they present. So we going by
What
what
she
we
present,
see.
because he ain't saying
Right.
nothing.
Right. So if
And I
she's
wonder why
done,
he ain't saying nothing either. I'm trying
because
to figure that out.
There you go,
He
because
Evelyn.
might
he's
be
Then
smart.
think he
there we
embarrassed.
He's
go.
smart. He's smart. You
No,
don't
but
say nothing.
don't say because you don't know. Don't say because. You can't
That's
Leave it
what I'm
say
like that.
because.
saying.
I'm
That's
not
what
You're
I'm
saying
saying.
shit.
projecting.
I'm
He
Okay,
not.
so
working
you
on
What
can't
am
the
I?
say
divorce.
because.
Keep that shit. You want to take it public? I'm gonna keep it private. And the public's opinion. See, this is what the part
We'll talk.
y'all forget to remember. Public opinion, the opinion of the people who's watching it, you get judged by that more than anything. So her doing that shit, yeah, y'all can say, oh, why? We can say all of that shit. You can say, well, she's the
She's been
public
in the public
opinion.
all her life, so it
Where?
really.
What
Where?
you
See,
mean?
She been
this is the
famous
thing.
for
You don't
years.
know anything about her past.
She
She
been
was a
famous for
child
years.
actor. She acted. She's been out in the public already. She
Yeah,
already been in that public life.
yeah.
So
But
okay,
what?
so
Give
it's
me a
okay. She's
movie.
been up.
Give me a
She's
movie
an
that she was
extro.
in.
She's an extrovert person. She likes talking. She likes being out there.
What
She
Maybe
movie?
her
was a
husband is an
cheerleader or something.
introvert.
Give me a movie.
Let me
Give me
see.
a movie. Give
What
me
she
two
like a
Nobody's
movies.
gonna
It
give
cheerleader?
a movie.
doesn't
Nobody's
No, the
gonna
matter.
give
re-
you a
No, you
movie.
gotta
no,
do
the
your own
reason
research
I asked the
because
reason
you didn't
is a
Let
know.
me see.
is a reason why no is a reason why I asked that
Oh,
because you
she's an
said she was in the
actress. She's a
public,
Canadian
right?
actress.
But what's
Yeah,
give me a movie
exactly.
because I can name
But
I
you're
can
gonna have to
ask
do that
100
research
people.
because you're going off of what you know. I already told you something new, so now you're gonna
Wow,
have to
But
go
she
do
no,
been in
that's
some
a
not the
research
point
lot
I'm
of
and
making
movies.
though.
dig into that.
I'm gonna
Name
And
give
not
you the
no
movies.
see now you
no
got
just no. The reason
I'm
why
gonna
I
give
asked
you
that
the
is because
movies.
if I ask 100 people what movie Ayesha Curry played in,
I'm gonna give
they're
it to
gonna
you.
tell you they don't know.
She been in over 10 of them. They all
What
here.
what what what
okay.
roles
That's
did she
So
because
play?
so
Was she an
the actress.
extra?
Wait,
so
Was she a
We
okay
didn't
starter?
now
know
why you trying to
that. That's
she
downplay
only
her?
different.
did
No,
2 of
I'm
them
not.
by
I'm just
herself.
That's
saying
wrong, Bugatti.
it's
That's
not a
wrong.
downplay. It's what I
You
know. So I can
is.
only say what I.
It's what
If
you
I
know,
ask
but three
100
people
people,
Okay,
they're
on
gonna be like they don't
y'all
know.
but
remember?
listen,
Yeah,
three
but
people
you're
on
giving
here
her
right now
corny
that he having a
roles.
conversation with is
I don't
telling
know.
you that she playing movies. Three people up here telling you that, and you still ignoring that.
No, because that's only 3 people. I said 100.
Yeah, she been in a couple of movies.
So when you do your
Name.
poll,
Can
you
you
don't know
name
what they
one?
I thought
said.
she was a cheerleader.
Name. Can you name one? Kwame, can you name one?
They
Give me a
got Love
movie.
for Sale. Y'all remember Love for Sale?
Nope,
Aisha Curry?
never heard of it.
This is okay, and you even said it, Mr. Bugo. You said this is why. Okay, if a person's used to a certain life of she was involved and she's playing into her talents and skills, and okay, cool, she falls in love and a man asks to marry her, and then maybe they're having fun one night. Maybe that's what happens when you get married. Okay, you have kids. Maybe she got pregnant. Oh man, so now that's your priority now. As opposed to other things. So like I think now she would that's why she's coming back out because her children are older and she may want to get into certain things or maybe get back into acting, and that's not a bad thing. I just think that she probably just doesn't know how to articulate it in a good way, but I think like there's nothing wrong with a woman, like you said, if she wants to work, if she wants to act, if she wants to be a baker, then that's not a problem because she has had a cooking show on YouTube. I have seen it on the cooking channel. I have seen it. She have had all these things. So it's not like her husband isn't like, holding her back. Maybe she just don't even know how to talk well. You know what I'm saying? And she doesn't have the right people
I
around
agree
her
with you.
to check her to say, hey girl, you're going to the left a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like you got it good, but you need to
afterwards.
Got to be checked a little bit. You know what I'm saying? With the respect.
She's beautiful.
I agree. I can agree with that. I think that she
Yeah.
might need a PR team because it's, and I'm gonna tell you why. Remember what I just showed with the wrong people because all they did was set her up. You don't ask those type of questions to a person who's living a certain lifestyle unless you're trying to get some messy shit. She was on the red table.
But you know, they
Come
give
on.
them the questions beforehand. Did y'all know that?
Say it again, Evolution. Say it again.
Yeah, sometimes they do, but sometimes they
Now
don't.
it's sometimes. Now it's sometimes.
She
She didn't have to
sometimes they
answer.
do.
But
Because
she
you
didn't have
got
to answer
hardball.
no questions. She didn't have to say
I said that.
anything.
I said that. I already
But
said
she
that.
wanted to, so you can't blame who she was on with. Like, y'all got to stop with this and that. Because if I could say a lot, if you hang with a dude that don't take care of responsibilities, what type of dude is you?
You got to see, but here's the catch, right? If I hang out with
I
somebody
know.
who,
Answer my
I'm
question.
gonna give you an example. I can give you an example. All right, I can't. I'm not gonna name names, but I have a coworker, right? And he married a good friend of mine. I call her my sister. I spoke to her and I gave her some great advice, and this man has stepped his game up 1,000 times. I've spoken to him, but once he got with this girl, I told, and this is what I said. I said sometimes it takes for people to get in the lives of people, and they do better.
Okay, but
You
that
should
wasn't my
never be in a,
question.
huh?
That wasn't what I said to you.
I didn't hear you.
Because I'm going by what you said, she went on a messy place with messy woman. And I said, so if you got a friend that ain't about nothing, he's a bum, and you hang with him, what does that say about you?
What it say about me is if am I doing my job as a friend trying to put my boy onto something right?
Once again, you're
That's
not
what I'm
answering my
saying.
question. You hanging with him. Why should
I'm not.
I think you different? If I
You're gonna
see
know
him
I'm
and I'm
different
not,
because you're gonna know I'm different because I'm gonna if I see you and you coming to me or you see that I'm with this guy and you know whatever, right? I'm gonna come to you with the same shit. Yo, you need a job? You looking for anything? Especially if you know this motherfucker, because if you know him, that means you probably going through some shit too. You
I'm
might be
done.
fucked up too. And you know the
You
funny
lost
thing
where
is,
I'm going at. I'm not trying to meet
no,
you.
because
I'm
I'm
not
giving
trying to
you
meet you, but I know the dude that you hang with. Hold on, you're not listening. I know the dude that you hang with, but I see you with him. I know how he moves.
how
He
you
ain't
see
trying to
me.
get a job, but listen to me. I'm making an example. Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you?
I'm not slow. I'm listening.
So, okay. So I'm making an example to you. If I know this dude, say I know John. I know what John is about. I knew John for years, and I see you with him. And
Okay.
I know John is a deadbeat. I know John is, how he move. I ain't gonna say everything, but I know he ain't a type, why are you hanging around him?
Do you know me though?
I'm judging
But
you
I
by you being
get what you're
around him.
saying.
But you being around a loser.
I
Cause you know he a loser, but you still around him. That's still your boy. You give that, y'all chilling, y'all talking. Why?
Okay, so we live in a hood, right? And we know these people every day. Because he's a bum, that don't mean I can't help this man get up out the slum. So you might see me with him, but that don't mean I'm not working on him. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you might just see people with people, but it's a work. You know how many people I've helped? Now, I'm just talking about me, right? I can tell you for an example, like we got people even on freaking on Instagram, right? That I would never name their names, and I help them from behind the scenes, and they're doing things that they should be doing because but they've been called names. So for me personally, when you talk to me, you can ask that question. I'm gonna be completely honest. If you see me with somebody that's fucked up and they a bum or whatever, I've been in situations in my life where I didn't have it. So my job is to make sure I push and I give the same shit that somebody gave me. So, but I get where you're coming
I
from.
see what both
I
of you are coming
completely
from.
get where you're coming from. But when it comes to me, I can only talk for myself, really. I'm always trying to help somebody. Always, always. Because it
I
ain't
respect
easy out there. Huh?
I respect it. I see where both of y'all coming from too.
I get
I'm
I
gonna
get
be
her. I
honest.
get her.
We pretty much like we did everything. We got through all the clips and I'm
Oh,
gonna be
she ready
honest.
to
I
go.
think we helped a lot of people out with this one because, like I said, I was able to get it off my chest. Y'all was able to get off y'all chest. You know what I'm saying? And I think this, especially especially about Ayesha Curry, it may help some people because there are a couple of people coming to her defense now. As I'm looking, you know, I was doing my research like I always do, and this is good. You know what I'm saying? I think this may open women and men's minds a little bit more to not be so judgmental or you know, ready to cancel people for something that they say. You guys, I think it might help us be a better community if you think about it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. I really like seeing y'all every week. I have to say that y'all are some of my most favorite people in the world. I love debating with you guys. It is always respectful.
We just have
It is always
conversations.
footage I can use later, and y'all know what I mean. There's a lot of footage I couldn't use later because everybody was yelling at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
I was yelling. I'm sorry.
Right? Steph, you know, Kwame know they was
No, she talking about old video stuff, like when we used to be up here and everybody talking over each other.
I love you guys. This was great. And I meant to shout out Super Gang. Shout out to you, King. I'm sorry. We was in the middle of you know, conversation. At Smitty's Corner, shout out to you, King. I saw you guys in the building. Thank you so much. Now, y'all, this is the time. Yo, it was a lot of people in here. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? The stuff that we said, the stuff that we talked about helped some folks out. I think it really did. Now's the time, if you didn't, to subscribe to the channel. Let me tell you something. We do this every week, and we have more shows, exclusive, some fire shows we have on this channel. Also, that like button, thank you. Shout out to everybody that came in this room tonight and hit that like button. I appreciate y'all. Let me tell y'all something about my evolutionaries. I don't give a damn. My squad, you know what I'm saying, it is official. My evolutionaries that come in this room, you know what I'm saying, I shot them out. I give them love. That's the same thing they do for me. I appreciate all my evolutionaries. I appreciate all the subscribers. I appreciate all those in super chats. You know what I'm saying? And and let me tell you, the ones that hit me later on and put them comments on the video, I always make sure I say something because I appreciate it. If you watch the show the next day or a week later, you can holler at me at any time. I'm always open to talk, open to comment. Whatever I got to do, I'm going to show that love. You know what I'm saying? Get your friends to subscribe. We are on the way to 1,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? So help your girl with that.
That's good.
You know, I love you guys. So y'all good? Did y'all have a good time?
Yes. And let's get Evo. If y'all out here, let's get her monetized on you. You said YouTube? 1,000? Yeah, let's get her monetized, y'all. Like, yo, she deserves it. Huh? Oh, they changed you know what? They changed the rule. So yeah, because it used to be 1,000, 4,000.
Yeah, so that's the thing. If you got friends, tell them that I need subscribers. So please, if you know your peoples, if you think the show might help, even if you don't, help your girl out. Subscribe to the channel, you know what I'm saying? And let me tell you something, I almost forgot. Now, there is a show that's coming on tomorrow, Thursday, I'm sorry. We have the men's live, right? So it is Evolutionary Men Live. It comes on 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And let me tell y'all something. The men keep it real. They keep it explosive. You know, yo, we learn so much with just the men talking. Oh, that's great. We got it. We had so much fun with the men. Ladies, you will learn a lot. And men, you could come in here and hear y'all truth from somebody that look like y'all. You know what I'm saying? So yes, definitely. That is Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And thank y'all guys so much for the love and the support. We had a great time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to have some more fire clips for you. Next week, look for that on Evo-Isms Live. All right. Thank you guys. I love my panel. Y'all say I love you guys.
Love you, Evo.
Good night. I see y'all on Thursday.
Cool.
All right.
Bye. It's Bugatti.
What it mean to be the best? Riding foes, feeling unimpressed. Make me reminisce, throwing bows, bend the corner, set my mind up on the goal. All I know is stay down, bad, I'm the goal. Okay, feel like the best, the great. Now it ain't no debate. Yeah, yeah. Okay, feel like the best, the great. Now it ain't no debate. Yeah, yeah. I ain't gotta say much. Know the boy got a touch. Another win for the rush. Another win for the rush. See me once and got a crush. See you twice and that's enough. Get the ring sized up, and that's for the championship.
Yeah, I dropped in, feeling like I need a top 10. Clean sweep, get the mopped in. No roof, yeah, I hopped in. Champagne spraying, popped in, popped in, popped in. Paramedics on the speed dial, turn the party to a mosh pit.
Locked in. Supreme confidence, can't do broken promises. You can't talk the way I talk when you ain't got no accomplishments. On top taking up space, ain't no room for occupants. Always knew I had to glow, ain't no chance of blocking it. Okay, feel like the best, the great. Now it ain't no debate. Yeah, yeah. Okay, feel like the best, the great. Now it ain't no debate. Yeah,
yeah. I dropped in, feeling like I need a top 10. Clean sweep, get the mopped in. No roof, yeah, I hopped in. Champagne spraying, popped in, popped in, popped in. Paramedics on the speed dial, turn the party to a mosh pit.
Locked in. Okay, feel like the best, the great. Now it ain't no debate. Yeah, yeah. Okay, feel like the best, the great. Now it ain't no debate. Yeah, yeah.